All I know is I want to recreate that last picture out there, just staring in the world.
We will. Let's do it.
Yeah, I want to recreate the staring of
All right,
us
boys.
in the
Listen,
world.
Shep, book a flight. Let's do it tomorrow.
It's going to be 50 degrees this weekend.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I don't even need to book a flight. I'll just hop in my car.
I can Photoshop snow. It's okay.
We're gonna have.
Would that be Snowdo shopping?
Snowdo shopping.
Ooh, that's good too.
Guys,
I'll try.
Guess what this weekend is?
It's stupid Super Bowl. It's the least interesting Super Bowl I've seen in a long time.
Ever.
Super bad.
Unless you're from Philly or from the other one, Kansas City. Nobody.
I don't even know who's in it.
All I know is there's going to be golf gambling.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. This is like the least hyped Super Bowl ever. Again, unless you're from those cities, we're sorry, Stacey Rogers. But yeah, nobody cares about this Super Bowl.
I hate you both, Jesus.
Nobody cares about this Super Bowl.
What we do care about is where we're going.
Where are we going?
It's a secret.
Nobody told me.
It's a secret every year. This is year 4 of the secret that everyone knows.
It's a secret. We can't tell you where we're going.
I got a suitcase on my bed today.
He's got a suitcase.
My car is not packed already.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Where are we going?
If you've been following along, so look, all right, I know we got to get into some stuff, and it's going to be a short show tonight. We're just being honest. Someone's got to get on the road super early. I gotta get some stuff in. But here's where we're at. Look, I'm going to drop this in Discord as well, but I will tell you, for the 66 of you here, there are a few things that you need to follow along on this weekend. One, Dissing That on Twitter. Dissing That 4 at Dissing That 4 on Twitter. We will be posting. 2, TikTok. Dissing That 4 on TikTok. Follow on that. And obviously YouTube, we might be doing some other fun random things on that as well, depending on whether or not the internet is
in the gram.
Internet-y. Oh, and the Instagrams. So follow along on that. If you want to reach out a little bit, make sure you're following along with the Dave Daily. And if you have been following along with the Dave Daily on Insta page, which I think is that the Dave Daily 58. Like I'm an idiot, right? Like didn't I use like my old football number when I did this?
I never knew what the.
It is. It's the Dave Daily 58.
I was writing somebody's name and wrote 58 after it though.
That's hilarious, actually.
But everything that's on TikTok will actually go most likely.
It'll be everywhere. Actually, it's just going to be vertical video and it's going to go everywhere. But if you have been following along with the whole Get Fit Challenge 2023, the Dave Daily 58 on Instagram is a good spot.
We're gonna do sprinting rallies.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was going to say, Monorail Molly. If you don't follow the Dave Daily for all of my mirror selfies on my Instagram, what's that called? Story, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Story.
It's worth it. It's worth it. And who knows what's going to happen come this weekend. So, it's ZCPA weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend.
What? That's crazy.
Holy moly. Been looking forward to it, gentlemen. I'm excited.
I've got my list checked off almost all the way for things that are coming.
Oh, I got stuff packed here. I have stuff in the car, staged in the garage, staged in the kitchen.
Suitcase.
I know. Gary, what's up, dude? Welcome in, man.
Oops, I went into the birthday.
So I guess we got to welcome everyone in. Steve, if you want to do that real quick, I gotta go tuck the boy in. I'll be right back.
All right. Welcome in Bill Steffen, Jason Nudo, Penn Smith, T. Marie's Place, Mandy V, Debbie Thunert, Kenneth H., Happy Swamp, Monorail Molly, G. Wilson, Janice, Disney 1974, Udall Lane, Christine Hickman, Mandy Adams, Rockin' Robin, Dad Builds, Piglet Rulo's Disney, Cheryl Long, Buddy R., Stacy Rogers, Mike 88 NYC, Annette, Tina DCS, Jeannie 52573, Happily Ever Divines, Diz RN, Movie Mania Nick, Rachel Fithian, LSU Mom, Wendy B, Tim Rempel, Home Candy S, Old Man Burger, Jonathan Chong, David Kuntz, Chris Dye, and I think I got everybody.
I didn't even want to interrupt you because we're on such a tight, strict schedule tonight.
That's what kind of day it is tonight.
Guys, I'm leaving at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, we can always run over. You just got to go.
Yeah.
Here's what we're doing tonight, though. We're going to run over. We got some Garden Rocks info to talk about. We have Meme That Photo to do. We have birthdays to do. I've got a special piece of merchandise I'd like to show. Kitty Howe, hello, welcome in.
Special?
That's going to take up about, it's special. It's real special. Sit right here next to me. Special. So we got all that stuff to do. So David, get ready with the Meme That Photo.
Oh, dude, it's ready, bro.
Oh, look at him. He's on top of it tonight. Got it ready. So, but that's what we're going to do. Shep, how excited are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Justin had to up the jumping jacks a little earlier tonight because he initially put it at 9:30, but he had to make an adjustment because we're not going the whole time tonight. Corby, listening in. Thank you.
Corby, what's up, dude?
So
Corby, welcome in.
So
PJ,
yeah,
I'm
I'm wicked excited, dude. I'm like ecstatic actually. So oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Lots going on. New furniture, new other things at the camp.
Can't wait to sleep on that couch, baby.
All I care about is my bunk bed there.
Bunk bed's there. Gonna have to put the sheets on it when you get there.
I don't
Tommy, what's up, Tommy boy?
Tommy, what's up, dude?
Corner Sports, what do you mean? So before we do that though, let's go ahead and do, what day am I going through? The 11th. Oh no, let's go ahead and do your thing first and we'll sing birthdays because I got so many of them to write down. So let's do this instead. Oh wait, I'm not where I need to be. There we go. Okay, let's do this instead.
Welcome into Meme That Photo. Meme That Photo. You can find it over on the Discord. Someone please drop the Discord link. Besides everything for Get Fit 2023, which we're obviously going to talk about and get into it here shortly, you can also head on over. We drop a different picture of Steve every week that is provided by Steve. We're not making fun of him. He's making fun of himself, and then you're all making fun of him, and we laugh along with it. But whatever. He's part of it. Anywho, we drop the picture every single week. You can make your own photos, post them there, and then we will share them with you every single week. I don't know what in the heck you have gotten yourself into, Steve, but the pictures for the last 3 weeks, and honestly, you and I had a conversation about what's coming up.
Yep.
It only gets weirder, and people are like,
Stephanie L, hello.
So I'm here for it.
So I found some of my older photos, and I was talking to my mom today, and I mentioned this segment, and she goes, "Why do they do that?" And I was like, "What?" And she said, "That thing where they put all things." I said, "Mom, that was my idea." I said, "I give them the material to do all this," and she goes, "Oh, well, do you need more pictures?" And I said, "Yes."
PJ,
Send me more pictures.
PJ, you see no such thing.
What?
You see no such thing.
Pay no attention to what's behind the curtain. Do you remember Deborah? Welcome in.
Frankly, leave it up to the Australians, where it's morning time and they're all like, "Oh, I'm on coffee and
Crystal
I'm
K,
awake."
No
Okay.
Easter eggs.
See things. Hey,
Nobody-
speaking of Easter eggs, I did go to Sam's Club today,
Yeah.
and I may or may not have bought a 3.5-pound bag of Cadbury chocolate Easter eggs.
Are they coming? Are they going to make it to camp?
No.
Well, yeah, because there's 3 of them at my house. So I've already started one here, and there's one specifically already packed for camp. So
Okay, to be clear, I thought we did this last week, but I didn't. My room is flip-flopped around 180 degrees.
He's in the same room.
I was shampooing the carpets this past week, and by the time I got done, I was like, I'm just leaving it. I just pushed everything against the walls, and that's where it stayed.
It's after 1 p.m. and I'm running on 4. I'm sorry.
The Lego is just a bag. Actually, I did get some Lego. It's for, I'm going to mention it real quick because I know the guys don't mind. I got it for Dad Builds charity stream. So I have some Lego coming
Tuesday.
up. Tuesday, Valentine's Day, is the American Chris Dad Builds. If somebody would please drop his link. He is doing a 12-hour stream from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. to raise money for the American Stroke Association, which is part of the American Heart Association. I know strokes have touched his family. He's going to tell you his story that day. My grandfather passed away from a stroke, so it's a great, it's a very, very great cause to give to. And a lot of people don't raise money for them. He's already exceeded his goal twice.
Charity.
So he's going to change the goal. So be there for that. We're going to be doing puzzles, Lego, painting. Might get some dramatic readings from Chris. I don't know. We're going to be doing a lot of things. So next Tuesday,
that sounds like
I
something
can't
I
wait.
need to do.
What's up, Sarah?
Sarah, hello. And
Sarah, what's up?
It's going to be a great day
Are we ready for
on
the
Tuesday.
picture?
Yeah, rock and roll. Let's do
There
it.
we go.
I forgot what we were doing for a second.
15-year-old me. Sorry. There it is.
So this is 15-year-old Steve. Apparently,
Yes, it is.
15-year-old Steve. Who's dropping memes this late in the day? You can't do this.
But are they
Avery.
good? Are they good enough to add? That's the question.
Probably yes.
So the first one's going to be the one that Avery just dropped. Before puberty, after puberty.
Can you blow those up a little bit?
Yeah, I can with this.
Sorry.
Give me. Dude, I didn't download this, so.
Hang on, man. Let me scroll in. Let me zoom in. Make this bigger myself. Then hang on.
No, I think I can.
Oh, I see it. Never mind. I got it.
Yeah,
We're good.
So, anywho, cool. Here's the Steve photo. I don't know what's going on in this photo, but I'm pretty
somebody
sure.
caught me mid taking my hands out of my pockets.
I'm pretty sure that it is the Book of Mormon starring Stevesworld.
Yep.
Uh,
I am actually coaching a basketball game. I got my first head coaching job at 15.
You can definitely see that it's in a gym. There's a place where Steve didn't do pull-ups in the back.
Look at those arms, man. I'm just rocking that, you know?
Oh my God, I know. Corey comes with me to Disney Springs. Corey, to try worms.
When did Gumby get a mustache? No, not dancing.
But you're wondering how I got here.
Justin. Oh,
Justin's
man.
Steve had his hands in his pockets. Yeah, well, inappropriate conversations. The rap career was short-lived. It is very Eminem-esque going on here.
Yeah, that's
Look,
true. Good
My
point.
nickname, no joke, my nickname in school was, and we'll have the graduation photo at some point in time. My nickname in high school was Will Smith because I had the ears, the dark tan, everything. So that picture will be coming.
A lost Steve was replaced by Flynn when his smolder didn't cut it. Pretty good.
That was amazing.
KFC Zinger, spicy, crispy sandwich. Steve's Colonel Sanders impression did not work.
I apologize ahead of time, too. I'm going to be eating my dinner because I just got home. So carry on.
Born to hand job, Stevie. Born to hand job, baby. Oh, FYI, Gianna is actually in a production of High School Grease this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's Patty Simcox.
Nice.
Anywho, yeah. So excited for that. That's coming up in a couple months. It's alive! Speak, my child. Obi-Wan is the best thing in Star Wars. Oh, Bert! I forgot to give you a brain.
Wow. The only thing that would have made that better is if somebody put a Dave name tag on the doctor.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll happen probably soon. Cool. Now, so I'm gonna click on this next one, and I think this is a trend. I think this is something that needs to be explored with every picture.
No.
So the many dating profiles of Steve Christian Tingle, which is pretty funny.
Yep.
Then we got furries only.
Yep.
Oh my
And then we have a couple that are made up, but like Siths for love. All right, I'm cool with that. That's great. But like sexy ogre finder, like minus the fact that he's green, but I'm pretty sure that farmers only would take that picture.
Wow.
So I think this is great. I think that Like I laughed when I saw this a lot, actually, especially the furries only.
I like so Christian Tingle. I like that because I know it's off Christian Tingle. You said the bottom two are made up. Is the other one a real thing?
Furries only, I guarantee, is a thing.
Hmm.
If not, there's a furries find each other website, like Garen Dan.
Oh yeah, people
Can
dress up
somebody
like
explain to
furries
me
all
what
the
a
time.
furry is?
Oh wait, we got to go back to that. Really?
Yes.
Are you serious about this? We gotta have this conversation
I think we do.
outside.
Is it an
I think this is a
inappropriate
zombie
conversation?
camp. It is people who like to dress up as animals.
Oh, that's me.
And no, and then have interaction as this character where they will dress up in a complete bunny costume and go and hang out with other bunnies, and then maybe do some other things that bunnies like to do to each other while
Like
they're
adult
bunnies.
things.
Like adult things. Yes.
Okay, I'm not into furries.
I mean, I would.
Everyone's saying behind the scenes zombie camp. Just Google it. Yeah, don't Google it. Whatever you do, don't Google it.
Nope. Okay, carry on.
Oh,
Sorry,
man. No, you're good, man. That was probably one of the funnier things ever. Topical conversations here. Little did Taylor know who she was about to meet at the Grammys. I don't know what Steve's looking at, but the head height is about right.
Mm.
And it definitely wouldn't be This Week in News without Steve finally getting a balloon. So many good things. More topical, the real reason for the Eagles' success.
That's right.
No.
Oh,
And the Eagles will have no success this weekend. I will take that bet.
What's bad is I don't know which one I like least. That's who I'm gonna root for the other one.
I know, right? Now this is great. Today we're going with the movie star. Pencil thin mustache. This is super funny.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. And then you got Avery popping in with Steve's the fifth Beatle, apparently.
I like how my knees I'm cut off at the knees there. I'm the same height as the rest of them.
Great stuff, please, ma'am. I'm not a waiter.
Oh, they're good this week.
They are. No. Just
They're
so
fun.
you know,
What's up, John?
the next one that I click on is by far my favorite meme ever, and it's all context.
Okay.
All context.
Oh my goodness.
What? Why? Why am I in that position?
That is amazing.
Well, it fits, first of all. Second of all, I don't quite know my history about this. But isn't Steve where Judas was?
That's what. Yeah, Judas was right. Why am I sitting there? That's why I want to know.
I'm just saying, this is a lot deeper. This is very like Da Vinci Code of this show, right? Like you got to go in and figure out why Steve's head looks like a C, and then,
dude, great movie by the way.
Oh, I love Da Vinci Code. The book's
yeah,
great.
Avery said, "Why am I in that position? Steve is immortal. That's why." Oh man.
Avery did that
Avery
one.
did it.
That was 100% Avery, and I saw it, and I'm just like,
good save.
I don't know if there's anything better that I've seen
that
made me laugh and be intrigued at the same time.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Steve is going to be in the next live action Little Mermaid as Prince Eric.
You just need longer hair. You'd be perfect.
I'll take it. Oh, I don't have my V needs to be down a little bit longer.
Festival of the Arts. Steve just wanders in. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?"
Hey.
And that is Shep going, "What?"
Actually, that was you.
I know it was. That's funny. And it wouldn't be a week without young Rock. Young
you guys
Steve.
look identical.
No, we don't. We don't look anything
really
alike.
Look similar.
You look like brothers.
Only thing we have in common is our muscles.
You look, yeah. Well, yeah.
No,
okay.
mustache. You put
Oh.
the second half of the word you changed.
My bad.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be great, they said. It'll be funny, they said. Star Wars Series of the Year. Art. It's perfect.
Oh.
It's Avery and it's perfect. It's that actually might have been Murph. I gotta look.
I saw Murphy tonight.
Team Rocket. We must change our appearance so they don't suspect a thing. Disguises. I have no idea who these people are. Same people.
Yep.
And I missed one, but congrats, Steve. It's a girl with your balloon popping.
Oh. Why am I holding that pickle with a dress?
I have no clue, dude. No clue. I don't answer questions.
It has to be Tina's.
No, Avery did it actually.
I mean, it has to be Tina's pickle.
Oh, probably. Yep. Cool. But yeah, that is meme that photo this week. We'll get something up this week. I don't know. Maybe it'll be zombie camp related. Maybe it won't.
We could do a special one that way. Let's do that.
Probably should.
I have plenty more to send, but I like that idea.
Probably should. There's a lot more craziness coming.
Special edition version coming at you.
Rocket.
Right.
So look,
we have birthdays. Lots of birthdays. And we're doing them out of order because this is the speed show, at least until Shep has to leave. Shep may have to leave.
Can we turn the supper into a poster? Penn, I want it to be a t-shirt.
The Last Supper? I'm fine with
That's
it.
a great idea.
Love you, honey. You good?
So,
Feel okay?
for anybody that doesn't know, when we do meme that photo, everything, I approve. So it's cool with what we do. I know some people may not know how to take it when they first see us, but it's good. Jay Grubbs, hello. Yeah, let's do
the best part.
Birthdays. We got lots of birthdays. The best part. No, this is the worst part. What Shep sings.
We only have.
said it.
We only have
one birthday that matters. I got you, buddy. I got you. So I'll skip over that one till the end. Samantha Lowe on Sunday.
Baby.
Sunday was Samantha Lowe's birthday. So that was Samantha Lowe. On Monday, we had Cricket Fox's birthday.
Cricket
Fox's birthday was Monday.
Another Australian.
Jay Nashville's birthday was Monday as well.
Ooh.
So Jay Nashville. Also on Monday, we had Robin's birthday, which is Katie Howe's mom. Her birthday was Monday.
Awesome.
Skipping that one. Today, what is today? Today.
8th.
Today is the one and only Bill Steffen's birthday. Bill Steffen's birthday.
Today is a big day.
Friday is the one and only Flipper's birthday. Jason's birthday is Friday. And then we have 4 birthdays on Saturday.
Holy smokes.
First up, it is the real birthday, the actual birthday of one Mr. Cody Jones from Strive to Do Better.
Nice.
Cody!
He claims every other day of the year is his except for that one. That is his actual birthday, Saturday. Also on Saturday is Nick from Magical News Live's birthday.
Oh, so Mr. Nick.
Kid Nikki's birthday. It is also Nanette McDevitt's birthday, Pete McDevitt's wife.
Ooh, Nanette.
And it is also the one and only Debbie Thunert's birthday.
Ooh, another Debbie.
Lots of you were in stream or were here. I don't know if you still are. But there you go.
Holy smokes. Because I think the other birthday is going to be done specifically.
Oh, wait. The other birthday that we skipped over was yesterday. The love of David's life. The woman that made David the man he is today. That made him the luckiest guy in the world. The one and only Brandy's birthday was yesterday.
Sure is.
Now I can throw it back up there because her name's on there. Guys, it was Brandy's birthday yesterday.
And he's going to sing a special song for her.
Is he?
No, you're good.
You're good. I was going to text her happy birthday, and I realized I don't have Brandy's number.
Oh, man.
Yep. So there you go. There are the birthdays.
All right, then. Without further ado, We'll sing to you.
Best part is my speakers aren't working, so I can just pull my headphone out.
We sing a birthday song to you for your special day, special day. We sing a birthday song for you.
1 hour show, Shep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Samantha and Cricket and Jay and Robin and Brandy and Bill and Jason, Cody, Neptune, and Nat and Debbie. It's your birthday week. It's your birthday week. It's your birthday week. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday, everyone.
Wow.
We did it.
Wow. Jan's birthday's today.
Huh?
Wait a minute. We might have another one to add. I don't have her on this month. Do I have her on the wrong month somewhere? Today is Jan S. Disney's birthday.
Well, Jan S., welcome to the birthday song.
I don't know why
as
she's
well.
on my February list. Is it actually today? Because Jan has to get her own song now.
My son hearing Shep from the other room. He's a
Is it really
unique
Jan's birthday?
human.
Jan. It is Jan's birthday. Jan, I don't have you on the.
Oh my!
I may have
goodness,
put you on the. May have put you on the incorrect month, so I'm gonna have to check that out. We got to redo this. We got to redo it.
All right.
Not acceptable.
Not acceptable.
Not acceptable.
It's your. Well, now she gets a special song just for her.
Okay, just there she is in big letters at the end.
It's your
Make sure
birthday
she's
today. Oh, Jen, it's your birthday today. I just booked a flight, gonna come over, give you some cake and ice cream. I hope that's not weird, but I am on my way. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jen. I'll see you soon.
Oh my God. Jan would like to recant her birthday after that song. Sharon Powell, hello, welcome in. Jan, I got you in this month. I got to figure out where I wrote you down at. Because I know she sent me her birthday. So I got to figure out which month I put her in. And then I got to erase that one and leave that one permanently. So happy birthday to everybody that was born.
Happy birthday to everyone this week. I hope you have a great week. A great week. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes.
Sounds like Shep's lying to people again.
Lock your doors, Jane.
Oh my God. Dude, it was creepy.
Yeah, it got a little weird, but yeah, it is what it is. It's how we roll. It's how we roll around here. We go weird.
So first up,
yeah.
Do we want to go straight into the Garden Rocks? Do you want me to show some merchandise? What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's see the merch. We like merch. There's a lot of stuff that actually happened this week. All that.
Finish eating first, but we'll go.
Well, when we get to real quick, Tron opened up for cast members this week.
Don't say anything about it. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not watching.
I have not watched either. I will not watch it. But
the only thing, this is not giving anything away from the ride. Only thing I paid attention to, bit my lip, is the ride vehicle itself. People are complaining, saying they can't get into it. So what it is I watched Nate. Nate's a bigger dude. Has nothing to do from the waist up at all. It's the size of your calves. People can't, the clamps aren't coming in and shutting on them. Now, they do have other cars that you can ride in. It's more like a seated thing that you sit down on instead of the bike. So if if you have issues, you can still ride it. It's not the same as being on the bike, though. It's in the same line, but it's like for handicap accessible people and everything. They'll let you ride it. Cool. But one of the tricks I found out, is when you get in, put your legs back so they're parallel with the bike, like with the road. And then the thing will come in and close and you'll be fine. What people are trying to do is stand up and it's coming in and hitting their legs and it's not locking and they won't let you ride it. They move you to the other cars.
Gotcha.
So that's the only thing with Tron. We're not going to talk about any of the other thing is just as a trick to get into it if you need to.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool though. It's pretty big news. Right. I mean,
Long time coming. There's some other stuff that happened too. I forget.
Oh, nothing we haven't already talked about.
Oh, I saw some stuff. I saw like posts today all over the place about like a Frozen 3, a Moana 2, a Toy Story 5. Is that all really happening?
Those are all movies in the works. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Well,
I love
they've
them.
been Blue Skies. They've been talked about. Where did Dave?
Yeah. He left.
I don't want to do my merchandise without him.
Moana. I love Moana. I think Moana's probably one of my favorite Disney movies. So I'm interested to see how they do the second one.
Tina said, "Wow, you guys look so much better when you're not on 144p. Check for 720p, people." And Zootopia. Kenneth, yep.
They do that all the time. YouTube. It like
Right.
always puts you in like the lowest frames per second.
I happened to pick up today, or somebody picked it up one for me, I guess I should say. The hottest item Disney is
Or
selling.
pixels, rather. What is?
The hottest item Disney is selling right now.
You got it.
I did. From the new Disney 100 Eras collection, I have the water tower lamp.
Oh man!
Wow.
It's big. We're gonna put it together right now. We're gonna open the box up, put it together.
That thing is huge.
So it came on to Shop Disney, sold out in 10 minutes. Some people spotted them in Animal Kingdom. I went later that day, gone. Jersey Mike was standing in front of them in Hollywood Studios
What is that stuff?
later. Jersey Mike was standing in front of them a few days later at Hollywood Studios.
I love lamp
Said,
too.
"Do you want me to pick one up for you?" I said, "No, I kind of want to see it in person first." He bought one for somebody else that wanted one. And, oh yeah, thanks, Chris. And he bought one for somebody else and they wanted to see it. So I got to see him hand that one. I was like, okay, now I got to have one. He went back, took it to his car, came back in, rode a ride, went back. They told me they had plenty of them in the back, completely sold out within an hour.
Wow.
Darn.
Then they showed up at Disney Springs.
So you ran as fast as you could.
I did not. They were sold out again, but Mike happened to be there and grabbed one for me. So it comes in
Love
two
that.
pieces. So
J Grubs, it's
we'll
Dancing Gnome Lustra. Hazy IPA.
okay, let me go ahead and put this thing together. So I wanted to see this thing before I bought it, just because I didn't know. I've gone back and forth. Is it too big? Is it too, what size it is, all that good stuff. So I didn't want it to be too small, but I wanted it to fit on my desk. And then I realized that when I actually get a house, my desk is massive. So this is the base.
Oh wow.
It's 18 inches tall. So look at the rivets. Here, let me go.
It looks like a stool.
It won't when I'm done, but there are the rivets. It's super nice. It's got the little USB cord. It's USB powered. And then the top of it is this.
PJ, that looks yummy.
Walt Disney Studios. I don't know if you're supposed to take this. I think you are. Supposed to take this rubber thing off. We're going to take it off. I'll figure it out in a minute.
No, why would you do that?
No, that's
rubber
supposed to
thing,
be
rubber thing stays on. Never mind.
Yeah, that seals it.
Never mind. Okay, let me get off this while I fix this.
And Steve already broke it. Broke it.
That's glass.
Yeah.
I thought it was plastic.
No.
That's why it's rubber.
Hang on, let me put this back in.
You always put rubber things on glass things.
Yeah, duh. It's like glass and rubber things. Yeah, Sunito, the rubber thing should always stay on. That's how accidents happen. Baby.
I didn't learn that.
So we got E, F, and G coming. Okay. So there we go. We put the light where the light bulb go. It's got this nice little light bulb. It's a really weird light bulb, I've been told.
Is it energy efficient?
Oh, it's not a weird light bulb. They sell these everywhere.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your light bulb.
That's not energy efficient.
No.
I have to have a talk with
It's not
Disney.
going straight. There it goes. It wasn't going in straight. It's still not straight.
Yeah, that happens with those things.
Yeah.
They're never straight.
There we go.
As long as it threads correctly, you're good.
And put this on. And there you have the water
Plug
tower
it in.
lamp.
Plug it in.
So
You
it's
get
got
your
an
lights
on-off
up, though.
switch.
Oh, is that battery powered?
No, it's USB powered.
Oh,
So you can put a
fancy.
plug in the end of it or whatever. That's the switch for
Yeah,
on-off.
yeah.
Let me plug it in right here. One of my USB slots. Uh-oh.
Is there any charge left on it?
Any charge left on what?
Oh, nice.
It's a USB, Shep. That means I turn it off and on. There is no
Oh,
charge.
Did you put?
It's USB power. Check that out. That is so freaking cool.
I thought it was like a battery that you could charge USB.
Look at this thing.
That's cool.
I love it.
Plug it in.
I like my parents and everybody. There it is.
That is cool.
I love lamp too.
I love lamp. Yes, it's so appropriate. There it is, right there.
That is
So
pretty
there you have
awesome.
That is
I like
the Walt. This is, now, to be clear, this is not the one from Hollywood Studios. This is from the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank.
Yes.
But it's a replica of it, and it's so cool. It's heavy.
Is it heavy?
Too. It's,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's very heavy. Actually,
Is it
I mean,
made of?
this is
wood?
like a glass cover, but this is very heavy too.
Is it made of wood?
What?
Pewter or something. It's metal. It feels like metal. But look at that again. The rivets and the aging process in those legs.
Yeah, that looks
So
good.
cool.
Aging
Oh, man, I
process.
can't believe I have this.
Painted.
How much was the lamp?
So the lamp is normally $100
Oh,
with what's the discount called? Annual pass holder discount. You get 20% off, so it's $20 off. It makes it
nice.
80. And the cast members are actually getting a special right now.
Yeah, Gail, he's making me nervous too. He's
That's-
gonna drop it.
It's 40% off. So they can get 40% off of this if you're a cast member.
Wow,
So
the heck of a deal.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rachel, he's going to drop it.
I'm not gonna drop it.
I'm just waiting.
I'm gonna put it over here on the floor.
It's gonna ruin his weekend. He's gonna drop it. It's gonna be great.
I'm not coming, boys. Sitting right there. I better turn it off. It's gonna go on my nightstand until I get my big desk.
Don't remind me about this weekend
Why?
because I'm excited.
I know.
Mhm.
We got
Get on
20
the
minutes to
weekend.
get through the rockin' part of this, Steve.
All right.
Listen, hey, I got to say this real quick. You realize that if we actually put our mind to it, we can get this show done relatively quickly, but we don't, and we meander. So
I don't like an hour. I like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
I agree, but we
That's where it
can't
should be.
tonight. We can't tonight.
No, we can't tonight. Well, we can. Shep can't tonight, and we don't want to.
I have to go. I have to take a nap, if you will,
a power nap.
a 3-hour nap,
A thrap.
a thrap.
All right.
I will be taking a short nap and then driving for 7 hours to the destination.
7 bells.
The greatest destination in the world.
Sunudo likes 5 to 7 minutes of a show.
Yeah. Sorry, Justin. All right, here we go. Lots of new people this year. Lots of new people for 2023. But we're starting off March 3rd and 4th. We're just around the corner, guys. It's
It's a
what is
few
today,
weeks
Wednesday?
away.
3 weeks and 2 days away is when it
Wow.
starts. And it starts with
That's Rachel.
the
Rachel, true that.
former lead vocalist of Journey, Steve Aguirre, starts off the
Ooh.
concert series. These are all people that will be there for 2 days. So they run Thursday, Friday is one. I'm sorry, third and fourth. 1, 2, 3. It's Friday, Saturday for one group, Sunday, Monday for the other group.
Got it.
And then in between, I'm guessing again, Tuesday through Thursday will be local bands like they've been doing forever.
Gotcha.
So, Journey, former lead singer Steve Aguirre, going right
Former
in.
already.
Huh?
Former already.
Yep. Going right into March 5th and 6th with Daughtry. One of the best
Wow.
concerts I've ever seen at Disney.
Wow, that's legit.
Yep. He was the end of of it last year, beginning of this year. Then following weekend will be Tommy DiCarlo,
Don't know
followed
him.
up by Smash Mouth.
I do know them. Holy cow.
Yep.
That's a blast from the past.
I don't know who this is. Mike Del Giddis. I don't
No
know who it is.
idea.
Been there before. I'd never seen him. Followed up by something I'm really excited to see in the Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, really?
No idea who
Yep,
that is.
they're new this year.
Really?
Blue
Blue
Cult.
Oyster Cult from like the 70s?
I mean, I probably know a song. I just don't know
course
the
you do.
band.
They play it's the cowbell song, bro.
Oh, well, then there you go. I know that one.
And then next weekend after that is Berlin.
Don't fear the Reaper, bro.
Yeah.
Berlin.
Don't fear the Reaper.
The weekend after that is Berlin.
Berlin.
Followed up by the Pointer Sisters. Don't they sing
Oh.
Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy?
That's interesting.
Followed up by two new ones the following week. And Luis Figueroa. Now, is he the guy? No, that's Ponzi some. To say that does the Desponcitos. Who's Luis Figueroa? I don't know if I've heard the name.
I have no idea. No idea.
Oh, and no, apparently the Pointer Sisters do not do Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. So Luis Figueroa, followed up by
Two-time Latin Grammy nominated singer. He was born in Philadelphia, so he's a stupid Eagles fan.
followed up by and I also had my song that I was singing to you for Blue Oyster Cult backwards. It's coming up here. For Piso 21.
Oh.
Piso 21.
Piso.
I don't know who they are either. They're new.
Yeah.
Following weekend is Melina Leon and Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. And that's he's the We Built the City guy, right?
We built this city.
Yeah, I think so. Followed up by a great, no, I'm sorry. That was April 3rd.
Happily Ever Divines, I will never stop with that. Ever.
What?
Right into a tree.
Oh.
Apparently
Speaking of the Eagles, good segue. The following weekend is Mickey Thomas, followed up by Don Felder, the formerly of the Eagles.
Wow.
Yeah, but the band, the Eagles.
Yeah.
Which is also not good, but continue.
Followed up by a good weekend. This is the weekend I was talking about. Blue October, who sings the song I was talking about earlier. The Andrews sister. Thank you, Stacy. So Blue October is who I want to see. Followed up by Switchfoot. They're new this year.
The same weekend?
Wait, don't the Eagles sing Hotel California?
The real Eagles do, yeah.
Oh, I like that song.
Okay, they got a song.
It's a good song.
It's okay.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Don't do that. So then the following weekend, again, we're mid-April now.
Wait, so Blue October is going to do "Hate Me" as the last song at Walt Disney World.
Well, they might do a different one.
Well, that whole album is like
it's risky.
Not Disney approved.
It's very risky. It's gonna be interesting to see what they can do. The Blue October. Oh, I did have it right before. The Blue Oyster Cult is the one. So look up.
Blue Oyster Cult is not Blue October by any means.
Damn it.
I don't know who anyone is.
Nope, never mind. I'm thinking of somebody.
Blue Oyster Cult.
I'm thinking of Blue. I'm thinking of Blue Monday, not Blue Oyster Cult or Blue October. But Blue October is dangerous to have at Disney.
Well, it's not dangerous. It's just odd for me.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
It's more odd than Hoobastank was.
No, Hoobastank is amazing.
No. Hoobastank is great, but Hoobastank was a direct like let's appease all of the emo punk dads.
True.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fantastic.
And Dillo's
but you got Crawling in the Dark, which is like that disc that Hoobastank hit. It's all hard except for the one radio play song.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they're doing. Maybe they're going to do alternative versions of Disney songs.
No, I guarantee that they end with "Hate Me."
Oh yeah. So we're mid-April now. Starting with the next weekend is A Flock of Seagulls.
Ooh.
And Jody Messina.
Is it the entire flock though?
I think it's a flock minus a few.
Well, no, I mean, is it really the official flock of seagulls, or is it like
the official flock
part of the flock with a couple of people that?
I think they may be missing one or two people, but I can't. I think that's how it was.
Jody Messina, huh? That's a name from the past too.
All right. After that, though, is Ambrosia with Peter Beckett, the voice of Player, and Kool and the Gang. Both put on amazing concerts last year. They were great. But the first concert I ever saw on Disney property is the following weekend. I can't believe the guy's still alive because he was old then. But it's Herman's Hermits with Peter Noon.
Wow.
And they sing the Happy Together. He was singing the Happy Together song. It's not their song, but they did that. He did some other songs in there. He was amazing, doing high kicks and everything. I think he was like in his 70s back then. And that was 20 years ago. He's got to be 900. Yes, Dave.
This is not a very rocking garden. This is more of like a soft, light rock garden.
Yeah,
I'll
very
tell
much.
you,
Semi-rockers.
I'm enjoying this very, very much so. They got some really good.
For
I mean, they
sure.
got like they got their Daughtries and they got some other people. They're appealing to everybody. You know what? At least there's no country yet.
Why no country?
Sucks.
Well, Jody Messina's
You're
country.
crazy.
Nobody shows up for the country concerts. They tried
Jody
before, nobody showed up.
Jody Messina's country.
She's country pop.
But so is your friend who sang Happily Ever After. She's
I have a
country
friend.
now.
Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
Jordan Fisher?
No, Angie K.
I don't know who that is.
She's the girl who sang Happily Ever After.
Okay.
Just telling you.
Okay.
You
That's
hate
why nobody
country.
knows. That's why nobody
it
knows
right.
who she is.
Get it
She moved
right.
over to country.
Nobody knows who she is.
So next after that, May 12th, is the orchestra starring former members of ELO.
Hmm.
And I don't know if I'm saying this right or not. This is a new person. AJ Croce, 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 something. It says Croce plays Croce. I don't know.
True that, Tina.
And that weekend is also the Casting Crowns, who are new.
Just so you know, all we're
Oh,
listening
they're
to in
great.
Shep's car this weekend, whenever we go anywhere,
Is
is
techno.
country.
Oh,
Then I
Country.
will walk.
Casting Crown's great. It's a great band.
Casting Crowns are real great. All right. Following weekend, big weekend.
Big weekend.
May 26th to 29th. Starting off with Jason Sheff, who was the longtime lead singer of Chicago.
Wow.
Again,
You didn't like Chicago?
no, I don't like any of this. No.
I don't like any of this junk.
I think you were put on this planet to dislike everything that the majority of people like.
That's not true.
You seem to be in the minority. You tell me I'm wrong all the time, but you seem to be in the minority with almost every one of them.
No, I just like good stuff.
Okay.
Like not Obi-Wan.
Also, that weekend is Rick Springfield.
Was that Jody Messina that sat in your lap?
No, that was
Yeah, Tim Rempel. I would go to Three Doors Down at Universal. Heartbeat.
Three
That's pretty
names.
cool.
Their name is three names. It's
Yeah,
What
right,
is it?
Rachel? I do like craft beer. Steve doesn't like beer at all.
I
He
can't remember her
likes
name. It's a three-name band. Who was the name of the group that sat the girl that sat in my lap?
I don't know.
Her name was
I don't
Rebecca.
remember. Okay.
But
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I like him. He was great back in the day.
anyways,
He's weird, but
the
he's
following
good.
weekend, Plain White Tees, who have two songs. That's all they sing those, and the rest of them are terrible. But Plain White Tees,
Except
followed
for
up.
the fact that that disc is actually pretty okay.
It's not real. The songs they sing at the concert, only two of them are decent.
Their first album wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
No,
But
as
it
long
was
as they sing
the
Delilah.
it's funny because they have the ABC Family connection because they were the house band for Greek.
Really?
Yeah. If you go back and watch the first season of Greek, every time there's a live band, it's Plain White Tees. And they're playing a
Interesting.
different song off that album.
Interesting.
All right. Followed up by
Great show, by the way. Love it.
Followed up by the next weekend is the Spinners.
Ooh, the spinner.
I don't know who they are. And the Commodores. Commodores were very good.
Yeah, I have no idea who any of those are, to be honest with you.
Then I'm excited about the next one. I haven't seen them in
Postmodern
concert.
Jukebox. Thanks, Stacy.
Yeah, Postmodern Jukebox. Yep, that's
Which
what it
is
was.
not a real band.
Oh, they're fantastic.
I didn't say they were bad.
They're amazing.
So Dave and Steve will never go to a concert together. Mandy V, no.
I'll go to anything except country. Dave apparently will only go to country.
I would only go to country. I listen to country in the car with Brandy. That's pretty much it. Minus Angie K and like some Morgan Wallen.
I would listen to Garth Brooks
Which is the epitome
like-
of country, Steve.
and like six other country songs. That's it.
like Garth Brooks is the country.
Yeah, he is country music.
I don't like all his stuff. I like some of his stuff.
Okay, so when we go to Zombie Camp, I'm going to spend $100 on Touch Tunes, and we're going to only play all of Garth Brooks' entire album.
I will spend the
not
money.
leave.
I will spend the money and skip yours to move
So
mine
we
ahead.
can-
Oh, actually,
to move
do
mine
we-
ahead of yours.
I forgot.
What?
Do we need a radio there?
Stephen K, welcome in.
I have a Bluetooth radio.
No.
If you have a Bluetooth speaker, grab it.
Oh, you got a speaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that.
Done and done.
All right.
I gotta put that on my list. Don't forget
It is
Hold
actually
on.
one.
Stephen K likes bluegrass. Bluegrass is better than country. It's a form of country, but it's better than country. Following weekend, somebody I'm very excited to see. Never seen him in person. Vertical Horizon.
Vertical.
They don't have a lot of good songs. They don't have a lot of good songs,
Might actually be interesting.
but they got some
Kristen
good
K,
songs.
Zombie Camp is our Super Bowl weekend. Dissing that annual business meeting getaway where we go to my camp in the depths of Western Pennsylvania.
Middle of nowhere.
And the reason it is dubbed Zombie Camp is because Shep pulled up into it, jumped out of his truck the first time he got there and said, "This is where you come when there's a zombie apocalypse." And the answer is correct.
Yep.
That is why it's called Zombie Camp.
It is pretty dope.
If
And
you
it
want to
is
see what the
in the
Zombie
middle
Camp
of
logo
nowhere.
if you want to see what the Zombie Camp logo looks like,
Head on
over to
to.
Spreadshirt and you can buy a shirt.
That's the old
Ooh.
logo. I'm working. I got the new one almost done.
Ooh, can't wait for
But
that one.
I still need the skull. Somebody's supposed to send me.
Oh, I don't have
I
that.
sent it to you.
I didn't get it. Where'd you send it?
Yeah, you did. I
Email?
sent it to your email. Your
What's your name?
your Yahoo.
It might have gotten accidentally read and I missed it. I'll look.
It's there. I sent it to you when we were sitting here staring at each other,
Okay.
longingly into each other's eyes.
I didn't think that happened, but okay. So after the then the Commodores, Vertical Horizon. Then we got Tony Orlando.
Ooh,
Maybe
Tony.
not your thing, but he's very good if you like that kind of music.
Good old boy Tony.
Following week, very, very excited for Simple Plan to be there.
Cool.
That
Simple
should be
Plan
good.
will be there. And the following week to end it all, the first up would be Living Color. I didn't say
Interesting.
in Living Color. I just said
Yeah.
Living Color. I have no idea.
Interesting.
Followed up by Wang Chung.
Wang Chung. We go way back.
So here's my question, because I remember sitting here like shocked after the Eat to the Beat announcements we talked about not
Yeah.
too long ago. And it was all stuff that is like it caters to elder millennials like ourselves and people a little bit older. This, I feel, caters to people who are who were around and vividly remember the 60s, minus a few
60s.
bands.
All right. So here's what we got.
Hello, SC Bills fans.
Hello.
See, man, I'm looking at this. The one thing it is missing, I'm looking at the Eat to the Beat concert series. I know way more people on the Garden Rocks than I knew on this set. The one thing that it doesn't have, though, and see, there were like what are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 9 new bands at the Eat to the Beat series this year that had never been there before. So the thing that's not there, the thing that they're missing from the Garden Rocks to the past one is they don't have the boy bands. They had all the boy bands.
There's 0 boy bands. There's also several of those like harder rock / I guess you could call it emo.
Like in the old one,
Yeah.
so like you're talking about like Simple Plan, all those guys, Blue Oyster Cult.
No. Look, pull a Beat to the Beat.
I got it right here. So you had here's your lineup for
to
that.
the beat.
Here was your lineup: Baja Man, Big
Yep.
Bad Voodoo Daddy,
Yep.
Tonic, nobody knew. Jeremy Camp, nobody knew.
Wait,
Taylor
whoa,
Dane.
time out. Tonic falls into
Oh,
that.
Jeremy Camp.
So does Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Okay, Taylor Dane, I think we're alone now. I think is what she sung, or maybe it's
I
Tiffany. I don't know.
alone
But Taylor Dane,
now.
Joey
I think it's
Fatone,
Tiffany.
one boy band.
Joey Fallon.
Then you got the Devin Allman Project, Christopher Cross,
Yep.
Journey's. Steve Aguirre's going to be there, carrying over to this one. Air Supply was there. Blanco Brown, I don't even know what that is. 98 Degrees, boy band number 2.
Yep.
Southern Avenue, no idea. Chris Allen, American Idol. Hoobastank,
Yep.
I'll give you that one. Jimmy Allen, Los Amigos, Invisibles, American Authors, BB Mac, Postmodern Jukebox was incredible.
Tina, good. We think it was probably food poisoning, and I did end up getting a shampooer the next day and clean the heck out of it. Came out all right. Not perfect, but good enough. Better than what it was.
Then you also
So
had
thank you for
Stokely,
the advice.
Stokely, Sheila E., Mark Willis, 38 Special. 38 Special was interesting. Robert Rudolph Band, the Newsboys, Ray Parker Jr., who only knows how to sing Ghostbusters. Billy Ocean, I kind of feels like Tony Orlando is, so they're kind of comparable. Hanson, and the only thing that sets this other one away is Boys to Men. The only thing that sets, I mean, the rest of them, to me, are lesser than the.
It's still just as bad.
Behave.
Oh, and Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray was on there too.
That's what they say when we're together.
So I think the Garden Rocks is going to be better than this. Now, you're missing that headline act like Boys to Men was. But we got Daughtry back. We got Stevie Geary crossed over. He's doing both. I know more people in the Garden Rock series than I did on the other one.
Trying to get away into the night, and you put your arms
Shep's
around
lost
me,
it.
and
I don't
we
think it's
to
time
the
to
ground,
wrap.
and
We
then we
apologize
say,
for everything that's
I
happening
think
right
we're
now.
alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
All right, people.
I think we're alone now.
You're right, Ben. Sugar Ray was terrible live.
Was he really?
Terrible. Oh,
That's
my
too
gosh. So bad.
All right. I'm out.
Is it 10?
It is 10.
All right. All right, you out for like out now?
Yeah, I'm gonna crash.
Dave, you ready to go or no? You want to hang for a minute? Do I need to abruptly end this stream?
No, you don't have to abruptly end it.
Bye, Shep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I now must fall asleep.
Shep, see you soon, brother.
I need to sleep so that I can drive and not crash on my way to zombie camp. But anyway, guys, make sure you're following the socials. It's going to be a heck of a fun time. We're going to make a very conscious effort this time to do something. Every time we go, we don't.
Oh
this time we
Hold
are.
on, real quick before Shep goes. We got Biggest Loser. Update.
Yes.
What we got?
Obviously pulling up in third place, Shep with 139 points. Team Dave 162.5, closing in on Steve's 198.8.
Wait, we had 198.8 last week.
No, you didn't. You had 155.99 last week.
I thought you reported 198 last week.
Absolutely not. I can
All
tell you
right,
the
Team
text.
Steve, we need to boots to the ground. Let's go.
All right.
Get on it. We got to pull ahead farther. I don't like that.
Gentlemen, we will see you.
50 points from Team Dave, the team that matters. I mean, the team that wins. I mean,
this.
Let's go.
Yeah, we've got this.
Shep, go to bed,
zombie
brother.
camp, I'm back in. All right, we'll see you guys.
Oh, no.
soon.
I'm the reason I'm saying follow the socials is because there's a good possibility that you're going to see some pretty funny stuff that has to do with
for
things
sure.
we have to complete.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, chat.
Bye.
See you soon. Watch the socials.
I love that, Kevin. You're Kenneth.
Peace, guys.
David, read the text messages real quick. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, it's me sneezing.
So anyways, fun things are about to happen. This week.
Yeah, super looking forward to it. Obviously, zombie wings involved. Loose meat burgers. Thank you, Mar.
Why don't you give the people a little insight as to what goes on for zombie camp? Not everything, but food wise, whatever you want to talk about. Tell them some of the things that we do.
So look, this is round 4 for official zombie camp Super Bowl weekend. So obviously we cook a reasonable amount of food. Usually do something big for Super Bowl.
Yep.
This year we're going to do prime rib. Thanks to Shep. We've done pulled pork in the past. We've done brisket in the past.
Smoked brisket.
All good in the hood. There is a bar not far from camp that we reference as Zombie Wings, which has probably some of the best wings you're going to get around. What? Steve doesn't like them?
I'm not a fan of zombie wings like you guys are.
Well, Corey is.
I go.
That's
They
what
have
matters.
they have some okay pizza, and they have some the sandwich that I get there.
Yeah,
but
their pizza's not good.
it's not.
They have everything deep fried you want to get. They have wings that are
Yes.
fantastic. Myself, Shep, and Corey are fans of the wings.
Corey said it's that kind of place where it's so bad it's good.
Well, yeah, it's middle of the woods, Pennsylvania. What did you expect?
It's crazy if people could see this spot.
It's deep fried.
It's crazy where this place is at. There is nothing around ever.
Nope. No. So anywho, we got that. We do head into Punxsutawney for a day.
Yeah.
We usually hit some of the sites. We hit some of the
We see Phil
more
every week.
appropriate food venues like hamburgers and a hot dog bun, loose meat hamburgers, and then we get Lasca's pizza, which is a sweet sauce with a combination of mozzarella and American cheese on it. I love it. I will eat the living crap out of it. Then we bet on golf. Oh, we bet on golf pre Super Bowl and then watch the Super Bowl. But the big thing is that Munch and his minions. By the way, you missed the birthday. You know that, right?
Who?
Dan Brewer.
I don't have Brewer. No.
Brewer's birthday.
I thought we put him on the list, but I don't have it. It wasn't on this week.
It was Saturday.
That was last week.
Did we put him on last week?
It was last week.
I don't think we did.
He's not on
So
the
at any
list.
rate, my brother-in-law and all of his buddies all have Jeep Cherokee Sports from like 1995 to 2000.
they're
We
awesome.
go jeeping on the property. So there's anywhere from like 7 to 14 Jeeps, and we drive until all of them are broken, and then we go get more wings. Is that pretty much, except for Brewers, Steve?
Yeah, so
There's
I ride with
three that
Brewer.
survive.
Brewer's my dude. We don't break ours unless you
Yeah.
spear a tree through the gas tank the first
Which
time.
happened once.
But here's the thing: the first time we went out, we only had 4 Jeeps. We drove all over the place. Now we have like 20, and they like break down constantly. We try to fix them, and then we just leave them behind.
Here's the thing: the biggest difference between the last couple years and this year, no snow.
That's true too.
So
we've had snow every year,
except for the first year.
Oh, we didn't have snow the first year?
No, we didn't have a ton. No. It was fine. And then remember, it snowed later. We went to dinner.
That's
and then
right.
we came back to hit.
That's right.
Late night Jeep.
Because we did have all those
8:30.
Were on our beginning thing are from the first trip.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, there was a little bit of snow, but there wasn't 8 inches of snow on the ground like there has been the last 2 years.
Nope, that is true. That is true.
Yeah. So this year it's going to be reasonably warm. It's going to be muddy. I have been told by Munch that, and Shep's going to be excited for this, that a full-fledged mud pit was put in.
Dude, there's one of those in Indiana where I'm from. They have it's a place called Hasman Acres. It's just nothing but trails and stuff.
And then he referenced something as like a whip or a snake type thing where it goes for your car. Yeah. So he spent some time making it right. So a couple new things, and it's going to be solid. Will you hunt game again for the rare? I am pretty animal. Jonathan Chong, we have many ideas outside of what we're going to do from a what D&T is going to be in the next 18 months. But there will be videos made. Just leave it at that. It'll probably snow. Stephen K, you're right, except for the fact that I don't think it's gonna get cold. Actually, we're gonna get snow on Saturday.
Hey, that's a Jeep day.
But like showers, like nothing crazy.
We've had like legitimate snow. If you guys watched the hunt for that Jonathan,
if you go to Shep's TikTok and watch him roll a Jeep down a hill, that's how much snow we had.
True, but there was enough snow that when the Sugar Plum Fairy got shot, took a swan dive into the snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hold on. I'm just looking at the weather here real quick. No, they changed it. It's going to be chilly on Saturday. It's going to be 36 as opposed to 45.
Oh, it's
But,
only the high's only 36.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta find the winter jacket. Okay.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. Wear a hoodie and wear a hoodie and a regular jacket. You'll be fine.
I got a hoodie and I got this jacket here. My
Well,
Bay Hill jacket.
Steve, if you need one, let me know. I have something I can bring.
Maybe bring something just in case.
Okay.
Because my other stuff's still in storage. The first 2 years we here, I got it from the house. Now it's in storage, and I don't know where it's at. I've been looking.
Yep. All right. Yeah, we'll be good.
Cool.
But yeah, that's that. So
make sure I sent something real quick. Hang on a second.
it's obviously a boatload of fun. We cram a lot of good times into. It's going to be 100 in Australia. It's also summer there.
Yeah,
Get a couple of stock tanks, fill them with ice, and get
It was 85 here today.
I'm with you on that, Stephen K.
It was 85 here
actually,
today.
the thing is you really don't have to do that. You could jump in the shower, and it's spring water from 300 feet down. It's gonna be cold. You're good.
Oh, is that how far down your well goes?
Yeah, it's 300 feet. Yeah.
All right. So
Drinking Dave, yeah, there may or may not be alcohol involved.
we have a
Lots of hazy
guest.
IPA, a little bit of bourbon.
We have a special guest joining us to talk about something very special. I think it's me. I think he's going to talk about me. I'm not sure. We have the one and only Dad Builds with us tonight.
Am I supposed to sing now to fill in for Shep?
No.
Just interrupt me constantly.
Never.
Oh, okay.
No, don't do that either.
No, don't
Okay.
do that. No, we brought Chris on to since we have some time to fill in. You're filling in time, not for Shep. How's that?
Oh,
No,
well, I was ready to sing, but okay.
Well, you can sing a special song for your fundraiser if you want. You want to sing your theme song? No, we brought Chris in to talk about his fundraiser. Talk about some.
No, Batman.
So we'll talk about some things that he's going to be doing on the stream and what it's for, all that good stuff. So, Christopher.
Yeah, I got a lot planned. I got a bunch of Lego in today.
Well, first off, explain what you're doing because we have some people here that weren't here at the beginning. So, start at the beginning.
Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'll be doing a marathon stream talking about the American Stroke Association and my family's kind of personal experience with stroke. My father had one, and my aunt has had one, and we'll be talking about that, some stroke awareness and different things like that. But during that 12 hours, we'll be doing Lego puzzles, painting, whatever. We'll have a bunch of friends joining us. Some really familiar faces.
Are they good people or bad people?
Don't know if anyone here is going to join.
I have no clue if it could be anybody here, but yeah, got a lot planned. Got like I said, a lot of Lego in today to do during it, and I've done a lot of prep work. I'm really excited about this.
Put the damn thing down. You're going to break it.
I told Chris I would show him. Look, Chris.
I saw.
Yeah.
I want it so bad.
It's not big and pretty.
It's huge.
Okay. It's
That's what she
huge.
said.
Gary, I told Chris I would show him. So
I'm really excited. I may have to move the goal out again. I've had some more donations come in, and
it's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem. So I'm kind of blown away.
May we ask where you're at currently?
I am currently at $1,304 and change.
That is awesome.
So $1,300.
Mm-hmm.
First goal was 500. Just make sure
which was a month which was satisfied a month prior.
Yep.
I think you got it first night, didn't you? First night
Y'all
we started talking about
it that night. Yeah.
First night we started talking about it before it even starts.
Oh, we didn't do anything. All these.
Well, no, I'm saying
awesome folks.
I say we as in we the community.
We the royal we.
The royal we. Yes.
So
Um,
so 1,300. So we're going for 2,500, right?
Well, right now the goal is set at 1,750, but that's gonna have to change. I got a feeling. So
That's good.
yeah,
Good problem to have.
I'm
Like
saying
I said.
2,500. I'm saying that over the weekend, everyone needs to use their individual social media influences and post.
That is the one thing that we do ask. Amy K, hello. I think she's been here, but I just not saw her. So I said hello.
Hi, Amy.
So look, a lot of people can't financially donate. That's fine. What
Yeah.
you can do to help though is to spread the word. So
Share it out.
Share
That's
it
all you
out.
got to do.
Kenneth says, "Ooh, I want to be a social media influencer."
Kenneth is a social media
Kenneth
influencer.
is.
Don't let this guy fool you.
Yeah.
His witty banter
Yep.
on Instagram is
He's on point.
top notch. Like that, like Chris just said, on point.
Justin said, "I already let my 3 followers on Twitter that aren't bots know about this."
Perfect.
So, yeah, just share it out. Share it out. That's what
Chris,
you can do to help.
If you're going to be live Saturday night and we happen to be at Zombie Wings Bar,
Some place that we have signal. Let's just say
no,
that.
we will at Zombie Wings Bar because we'll probably be there. We probably should get everyone there involved. I think I don't know. It'll be interesting because
Can't promise what may or may not happen though. So
all I'm saying is you may want to turn our volume off because I can't guarantee what people are going to say into the microphone.
I understand that.
there might be some dancing. There might be some singing.
The thing is not from us.
Yeah.
Well,
You might have Bubba in the background yelling about Chinese weather balloons.
It's true.
Well, we already covered that last week.
Did you see Chris has a video on his channel? I
did.
dropped the video
It did.
for the Chinese weather balloon.
I love it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can work on that. That at that late at night, if there are some language slips, that's not an issue.
Yeah, I'll slip.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Trust me.
I'll be honest. I've already found the song for the intro Saturday night, and
Which
there's a
Moon
language
Knight?
slip in that. It's not.
Nice.
It's not Moon Knight. Come on, Chris. If you're gonna do language, you might as well do Moon Knight. Put the timeout in front of it. Language timeout.
Timeout.
Actually, the language is the Captain America one, isn't it?
It is.
Still do the timeout though. But anyways,
By the way, that was incredible to see live. Just FYI.
what?
I could do this all day.
Oh,
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but the fact that they did that
the
at
performance
D23
at
was
D23.
so cool.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were talking about. We were not.
Sorry,
talking about
I didn't know
that.
if that was the song you were talking about. Which, frankly, you should play that during the 12-hour stream because you can do that all day.
That's true. That's
Is anyone excited for Ant-Man?
Yes.
Yes.
100%. I saw a new trailer this week. So I went and watched. I went and saw The Man Called Otto on Sunday, which by the way, I thought was fantastic. It
Cool.
was. It got some seriously negative reviews. It was funny. I mean, it was a whole roller coaster, up and down, but I thought it was great. I really.
What's it
did.
about?
A grumpy old man that basically, without giving away, because it's in the thing, it's about a grumpy old man, Tom Hanks, whose wife passed, makes several attempts to join her, and people keep interrupting his life, basically. But he's like he was the head of an association where like people are parking where they're not supposed to park, so he yells at them for parking in the wrong spot and things like that.
Tina.
Incredible movie, I thought. So, but anyways, that aside, there was a new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp on there, which looked really crazy.
Is it the same one that they played during the NFC Championship?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch football.
So first of all, the movie looks great. I started watching the What Do You Have to Watch leading up to it because I didn't know if any of these fun little series that I haven't watched matter.
Yeah.
They don't. At least it seems that way. But I did go back and I watched the last episode of Loki season 1. I was sick last Tuesday, and I went back laying in bed and I watched that. I also attempted to watch Thor: Love and Thunder, and it is so bad I couldn't get through.
I love Thor:
minutes.
Love and Thunder. So
I rewatched that this week, and it's
Thor:
still
Love and
one
Thunder?
of my favorites.
What, Thor: Love and Thunder?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
mean, my thing is that like I'm like, okay, what I got to 40 minutes into it was I don't understand why this is a thing. I don't know what it is advancing plot-wise. And if you're going to give Thor a movie, can't you give him something a little better than this? That was my thought.
There was a lot of character builds and storylines developing throughout that whole entire thing. What's coming next?
When? In the last half of the movie?
Pretty much the whole
Because
thing.
it wasn't in the first half.
They introduced a lot of new characters that are going to be coming. There's a lot going on.
I don't know.
Especially with the Zeus and Hercules thing coming up.
Well, I didn't get to that part, so we'll figure that out. I probably should watch it, but
You should.
and I will. I'll finish it. But like, I went back and watched Loki, and like, I was like, huh. I don't quite remember this the way that it was. I thought there was a lot more, and I guess it's just you read a lot more about what happened at the end of Loki and what's coming, like with Kang the Conqueror, as opposed to the Kang that they saw. There's no real reference to Kang the Conqueror other than some really bad dude who's coming, who's the same dude that's sitting in front of him. And then you see the massive statue. Like that. That's it.
So Kang is in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Well, that's the thing.
And he is in a lot of the trailer and does an incredible job. It looks like.
No, it looks great. It looks that he's going to play the part well, and that's coming from the first trailer I saw at D23. Like, I'm not concerned about that. It's the same guy playing him, but like Dana, what's up? What I'm saying is, if you go back to Loki, the last episode of Loki, there's not that much there to parse from it. There's just a lot of people who know a lot about the story that then afterwards, for the last year, basically has been like, this is going to happen. 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 And I've been going off of that. And I thought all of that was from that last, and it's not. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the episode is bad or anything, but
the end of Loki, there's a threat, but you don't know exactly how bad that threat is or what it is.
And now we're in a position to see that. And and frankly, we got to get back into some of these big blockbusters where let me rephrase. I really don't care because I like the character build of some of these other movies. Like, I enjoyed The Eternals as much as people hated it.
I loved it.
I thought it was a good movie. But I also went into it thinking that everyone hated it, and I'm going to hate it too. So I was very open to it.
The bad part about that, the reason why, again, some people have some other opinions, but the number one opinion I heard of why people hate that movie is there's too many characters for them to learn. Which is dumb because look at X-Men. What did you do when you had to first find out X-Men? Or any of these other ones that have way more than the 9 characters in Eternals did.
So I agree with you both on the Eternals. I was surprised they came out a week or two ago with the top 25 streamed movies on streaming platforms. The Eternals was number 8 for last year.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
As bad as it got bashed, it was one of the most watched movies. So, yes. So they didn't quite announce Toy Story 5, Jeanette. They announced that there's sequels coming for Toy Story and Moana and Frozen and all. There's a bunch of sequels coming. So,
can I say something?
Yes.
All of that is dumb. Stop it.
I love all of that because they got to fix Toy Story because Toy Story 4 was stupid.
Well, I didn't watch Toy Story 4. I stopped at Toy Story 3
which is a perfect ending. Absolutely perfect ending.
I know.
So now, what they did in Toy Story 4, which was dumb, they have to do 5 and 6 and bring it full circle back to Andy's kids. It's the only way that they fix what they messed up. But anyway,
Why do we need a Moana 2? Can someone tell me?
Because it was so popular? I don't know. So I will tell you this.
No. That's why. But why story-wise?
Oh, I don't know. Dude, but on the same flip of things on that scope of though, we don't know where they could go with it because nobody even knew what the story was, obviously, before the first one. Same thing with Frozen. Everybody said, why do we need a Frozen 2? Frozen 2 wound up being more popular than Frozen 1.
Haven't watched it. Still haven't watched
it's really
Frozen
good,
2.
dude. It is really good. But I know somebody asked about 2 other ones. Avatar, which I think I'm the only one who's seen. I thought it was fantastic. Maybe better than the first one. The story from the first one was better. The everything else, the
so Pocahontas is better than this new movie?
Nah, I like Avatar 2 a lot. But the one that somebody else asked about was Black Panther. I tried to watch Black Panther and it's not great. It also doesn't get very good reviews. I know Chris,
I haven't tried it yet.
I have watched it. I haven't watched it since it's been on Disney Plus yet. I went to the theater and saw it once or twice. It's a good movie. It's clearly setting up Black Panther 3.
Yep. It's a setup movie, which I don't care too much for.
Yes. And that's sort of what all of Phase 4 was a setup. I mean, it was all introductions.
Can I rant about Phase 4?
Yes, I was going to talk about that.
Only if I ran about Phase 5.
Yes.
Go. Well, Chris, if you'll save it for when I can get on after work, I'll talk to you about it. Because it has nothing to do with the fact that it was a setup. It's the fact that people can't handle waiting through that.
That's
crap.
the problem. That's the problem. People came out of Endgame wanting more Endgame.
You got to start over. You
have to start in. Yeah. That's the end of that story. You have to start a new chapter.
Here's my opinion, though. They didn't have to. What they did was attempt to take the same script and reutilize it.
Yeah. And real quick to
and I don't know if
Roger's point, I said Black Panther was a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. That is one of the reasons why it's getting bashed so bad and getting negative reviews is because it didn't do anything but be a tribute to him. Deserved. I'm not saying it's not deserved. Whatever, but they said the whole movie is like that, and it didn't do anything except set up another movie and be a tribute. I didn't make it all the way to the end yet, so I can't talk about how much of it seems like that. But when you read the reviews and read all this stuff, which I generally don't care about, but that is one of the things people complain about is nothing but a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. They said it was an unnecessary movie that they could have done a documentary or something to cover that and then made the movie better. But I haven't seen it, so I can't.
So I look. We're talking a lot about Disney and whatever, right? So can I steer this slightly to 2 other spots?
Go.
1. Does the DC universe actually start to make a play after everything that's been announced?
I say no because of this reason. One, for my reasoning of this, I don't think James Gunn's very good. I don't like the Guardians of the Galaxy that much. You might like him, that's fine. I love all the actors and everything. I think the stories and the directing is terrible. James Gunn can have DC as long as it's not like Kevin Feige or somebody like that. I don't think he does anything with it. Part number 2, I think, is wrong, is because the only characters that people really liked, they're getting rid of. They got, the Wonder Woman, you're getting rid of some of those other ones, and then which is sometimes you need a full reset, but you're keeping some of the ones that people don't like, and you're getting rid of the ones that people did like. Christopher?
So I watched his announcement last week. I was not all that excited about DC. After watching the announcement, I'm kind of intrigued where they're going.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like he's brought the Marvel plan to DC, which it's going to be.
Which is the only thing that might work for them.
Yes.
That would be the only thing that might save it because he knows the Marvel plan. But as a director, I think he's not good.
Yeah. So,
but
he doesn't have to be good. He's not directing everything. Well, he's creating. Yeah,
but my point is, though, is if he can't direct good and come up with great,
it's 2 different skill sets.
I'm just saying, if he doesn't have that kind of leadership and that kind of story development and the vision to put the story together,
2 different things, man.
But
You're
that's what
talking
he's
about
doing. He's in
technically-
charge of DC.
You're talking about technically putting something on screen as opposed to blue skying what he wants. Those are two completely different
I get that, but he doesn't have the vision to do it in one movie, let alone an entire universe, is what I'm getting at.
But the movie is given to him. He's not the one writing that.
He's not writing
He's
it.
directing it. Now
Agreed.
he's writing.
But the problem, that's what I'm saying, though, but he had creative license to do whatever he wanted to with these movies.
But it had to stay within the timeline.
Somewhat, yeah. I mean,
No,
yeah,
not somewhat, 100%.
What I mean is he can't go rewrite DC. We know the stories. We know the stories of DC.
What he's doing. He said
can't.
it.
But yeah.
He can't do that. There's a guideline to follow, just like there's a guideline to follow in Marvel.
So he announced that the movies that were already coming out are coming out. The Flash movie will spin off their new universe.
Yep.
There will still be the Batman, the Matt Reeves Batman sequel that's coming out.
Which, by the way, is
with
for the
Robert
first time in
Pattinson.
75 years, the Batman sequel is numbered.
Yes. That one is still coming out, but it will be titled Elseworlds, so it will not be main continuity.
They're gonna have three lines right now.
And the Joker sequel is coming out, Folie à Deux, with Lady Gaga,
Yep.
which will be also in that Elseworlds. But James Gunn is writing Superman.
Yeah, which he can't do any worse than it's been. No, wait, Superman. I'm sorry. I've been liking Superman. Henry Cavill. That's going to be the thing, is whether or not they can find the right people to play the parts. Henry Cavill was great. Ben Affleck, not great. So you got to find the right people to play the right parts. But from what I understand, Henry's only come back for one more movie.
He's done.
No, that he came back. They were bringing him back for one. He's done again. He's not even going to do that one.
Done.
He's
Good.
gone.
They cut him. He was coming back for it. He left The Witcher, which pisses me off more than anything.
Leave The Witcher. He didn't leave The Witcher for Superman.
Yes,
he left The Witcher to.
He did.
Well, hang on. If you read what I've been reading, he left The Witcher for Hyperion, and then he was doing one Superman appearance left before he does Hyperion.
He left The Witcher for Superman.
Yeah.
That's not. Let me find.
He left The Witcher for Superman.
And then when they killed that deal, Kevin gave him a call, and they're trying to get him over at Marvel now.
Yeah. And he's also going to.
That's been long before this deal.
No, and he's also going to be Bond.
Now,
Henry Cavill, by far, 100% should still be Superman. They're idiots for cutting him out.
Stacy, I'm sorry, but Dave's completely right on that. Stacy hates him as Superman, but he was
fantastic.
the best Superman.
He was, in my opinion, he has been the best Superman.
He's Chris Reeves. He's a bigger, real muscle Chris Reeves. That's all he is. And he's frankly a better actor. He's good. He is so good. The movies are crap, but he's good. I do not understand that one. And in all honesty, the Ben Affleck as Batman thing really wasn't that bad. But they weren't going that route anyways. Secondly, they're going with this Elseworlds thing, which I think is fantastic. It's super interesting that they're going with this without it being a multiverse, Chris.
Right.
You know, I like that. I like that Shazam, because I feel like I need to watch Shazam because I might actually enjoy it.
Oh, it's good. It is good. I like Shazam. But see, these are the problem with DC is this. DC is so disconnected. They don't have any flow whatsoever or continuity between any of their movies, hardly at all.
Which is fine.
Which is
Which
fine.
is what they're
all
fixing,
independent. Marvel is completely the other way. They're completely interwoven between each other. But that's why it allows you, though, to like I like the Joker. Has nothing to do with any of the process that they're trying to do with the smooth flow of time and all that. I liked the Batman, the new Batman with Robert Pattinson. I liked Shazam, but they have nothing to do with each other whatsoever. And that made it standalone movies fun to watch and enjoyable. They don't flow together, though. That's one of the reasons why they're failing.
That's what's kind of intrigued me partially about his announcement, though, was that going forward, the same actor would play the same role, whether it was animated or live action.
Yeah.
And they're coming
Which
out
is
with a bunch
awesome.
of animated stuff, so I like that continuity. But Shazam was good. Black Adam, don't waste your time.
Black Adam is terrible. And that's what, so that, and to be clear, what I was reading before, and it does fall into place still, Black Adam was the movie that he was supposed to come back for. He did come back as Black in that movie. And they're in discussion still for Hyperion. Everything that I've read about that, that's the reason all this happened. It wasn't to become Superman again. Now, maybe he thought with James Gunn coming over, maybe he wanted to play Superman again, but I don't know. But they didn't agree with each other. So
Cavill is coming back. They kicked Cavill out. Cavill's now doing something else. And Cavill's not happy about it. Neither is Ben Affleck and neither is someone else. They're all
Ben Affleck
suing.
sucks. Nobody cares about Ben Affleck.
Doesn't matter. Whatever they sue the living crap out of Warner Brothers, which they are. They're
Affleck was
talking to lawyers.
Affleck was axed a long time ago.
It doesn't matter.
How can he sue?
Doesn't matter. They were pegged to be in future movies, and they turned down potential income.
Yeah, but if you're terrible at your job,
Jacob,
you can get fired.
He didn't get fired. He was on a docket, dude.
Who?
Ben Affleck.
He got fired because he's terrible.
Chris.
I don't think he was terrible.
The Rock got fired because he was terrible. They're not doing a Black Adam 2.
But yeah,
there's a lot.
I kind of liked Ben Affleck. I liked the grizzled old Batman. That was a nice look. We hadn't had that before. And I enjoyed that. It was terrible movies, like you said, Dave, but I thought his performance was pretty good. I really liked the Zack Snyder cut of Justice
Loved
League.
it. It's the only good DC film I've watched.
Yeah. The 4-hour one or whatever it is.
Yes.
It's so good. I'm like, why is Zack Snyder not cutting editing all these? It was a great movie.
To be fair, I'm surprised they gave it. I think this is where DC killed themselves. Not putting it in Zack Snyder's hands and going with James Gunn.
Yeah.
That's where DC messed up, and that's why they will continue to be inferior.
They cut ties with Zack Snyder. They had to bring him back to make it right.
I'm telling you, that's where they messed up. They should.
He wasn't going to do it. It was his masterpiece. It was his magnum opus. He wanted to get it done.
I think he would have taken it. I mean, I'm talking even before that. They should have made this decision with Zack Snyder a long time ago. That's where they messed up. Now, I would love to see him join the Marvel universe, but we'll see.
The other interesting tweet I saw from James Gunn yesterday or today, he replied to someone's question actually on Twitter, and he confirmed that DC is being treated completely separate from Warner Brothers now.
Mm-hmm.
They are their own entity. So,
I thought they always were they not?
They were not. Warner Brothers controlled everything, and that's where it all kind of started going haywire.
Warner Brothers still controls it. They're just a different financial entity.
Warner Brothers owns everything.
Yeah.
It's being controlled.
So Warner Brothers actually controlled.
They're again, like you said, following the Marvel model, where Disney owns Marvel, but Disney execs don't say you have to put Iron Man in every movie.
I thought DC already had that. They didn't have that.
No,
I thought they were separated from Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers was like Disney owned it, but
Warner Brothers tinkered in everything.
Got it.
That is why they made a Batgirl movie and then killed it before they even released it.
Yeah, which was dumb because that was in post production.
It was already done.
The reason why that's the reason why it's dumb. I'm not saying it was going to be a good movie because I honestly don't think it was going to be, but to have a movie done and not release it, that's dumb.
Yup. It's a lot of investment to not put something out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So whatever. That's cool. Chris. So that was one thing. It's going to be interesting to watch. I'm sure we'll have Chris on more to talk about it. He's more of a comic book nerd than I am. I just like to see this from an outsider standpoint. But two, who got Hogwarts Legacy already?
Oh man. So I was watching videos all day, but here's the thing. I couldn't play it yesterday when it came out.
Did you buy it?
I couldn't. Well, no, it's because I couldn't play it today. and we're leaving tomorrow.
You're
So
gone
I'm
all
not
weekend,
even going to be here till Tuesday. So I thought, all right, next Tuesday I'll see what the bugs are, see some videos. But I watched a bunch of videos today and yesterday. It looked amazing.
It looks so good, man.
Yeah,
I've watched
Stephen K. Christian Bale's hands down the best Batman it ever was.
I've watched. That's not true, but I'll come back to that. I've watched several streams. It looks so good, dude. I'm excited to play through it.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm not a Harry Potter person, but it looks beautiful.
One thing I don't like about it. I love the open world concept. It's just like Skyrim. I love Skyrim. I think they're really missing the bar on this game, though, by not allowing it to be more like Warcraft and have an open world, interactive, multiplayer game.
I'm surprised that there isn't an online component, but they want it to be an individual story, and I understand that.
I'm okay with that.
What's really refreshing to me is that everything is going to this, MMO, battle royale type play, right? So Fortnite, obviously Warzone 2, yada yada yada. You keep going down those lines. It's interesting to actually have a good first person game that is very Red Dead, very Skyrim. Haven't had one of those that's been this massive in a while, and frankly, there's already a built-in customer base, and it's going to be massive. It's going to be the game of the year. And it sucks because there's that new Star Wars game that got pushed back to, I think, 24 now. That was supposed to drop. Was it Jedi Order 2 or something along those lines, Chris? What was it?
It's oh god, I can't remember.
I forget what it was, but it looked amazing. And it's off now. Stephen K. Keaton's better than Bale, just in general.
I disagree. Carry on.
Keaton started it.
Just because you're first doesn't mean Adam West started it.
Keaton started the cinematic version. So, that's it's
night, Jan.
Good night, Jan. But yeah, no, go ahead.
I was just saying, though, I it might be the game of the year, and I'm not just saying this because of the other one, because I know the numbers that, but they're both the same concept. You got Disney and you got.
There were 24,000 people watching Nick Merckx play yesterday.
I know, but Dreamlight Valley and Hogwarts Legacy are going to be the top two games this year. Hands, I agree with you 100%. They're going to be the top two games. The numbers that have been coming out of Dreamlight Valley are insanely high, but they started last year, so I don't know I don't know where the pickup's going to be at with them. But they're both the same concept, open world type thing. But Dreamlight Valley is passive, where this is going to be aggressive. So that's where your differences are going to be.
Star Wars Eclipse.
Star Wars Eclipse.
Thank you. Yeah,
that's next year.
That it's been pushed out. They haven't confirmed. Last I saw was next year, if not 2025. But it was announced in 21. And it's supposed to have been done this year.
EA is really dropping the ball with product right now. I mean, they're the big thing is, and a lot of people love it. I'm not a big Apex fan, but Apex Mobile, they're sunsetting in May, which people are just furious about at this point. I don't know, Stacy. It's PC, PS5, and Xbox right now for Hogwarts
PC
Legacy.
comes out on the 10th.
PC comes out on the 10th. I'm sorry. It's PS5 Friday. Right now.
And which is also the reason why I didn't go ahead and buy it, because I want it on the PC.
Yeah.
And then the Switch is like June or July.
I'm not buying anything until I play Resurgence on Warzone 2 for a while. I got 35 guns to get gold. I'll have Orion, and then or not get gold, but 35 guns to get polyatomic, and then I'll have Orion, and then I'm going to play Resurgence for a while. Then I'll grab Hogwarts. So,
I think they're both good. Yeah, I think Hogwarts can be really good. Warzone's really good. Warzone's the one game I prefer. I like to play it on here, but I don't have my controller for my computer anymore. So I got to find one, and that's why.
Gary, I'll be back, dude. It's been a busy month for me. I apologize.
So
Warzone 2, dude.
all right. Well, you guys got anything else you want to talk about? More movies or anything?
Nah, next week we'll talk about Reedy Creek next week.
Yes, which is perfect. I love the whole situation with Reedy Creek, but
The fact that nothing happened, cool.
It's just something happened.
Nothing happened.
The government is putting in a state-run board now, and all the debt goes back to Disney, and
still nothing happened.
And in 2 years, everything's going to get changed.
Still nothing happened.
We'll talk about it next week. Anyways,
but still, Dave was right. Nothing happened.
What do you mean nothing? Dave was right. Everything's changing on it.
Dave was right. Nothing happened.
No, all you said is it's not going to get dissolved, which we all agreed because they had 1 year.
No, you didn't agree to that. You did not.
I did say that.
No,
I said no. I didn't. I never said. I'll find I agreed with you that it was not going to get dissolved.
Nope.
Because I said they would oust Iger oust Chapek before that. That's the whole point and reason why they did it, so that they could oust him and bring back him.
Nope.
I agreed. But now what they are doing is taking it out of Disney's hands. They're putting it on a state-run board, and Disney's still responsible for their taxes.
So if you're wondering what just happened, we got a tease for next week, and then we peered into the volcano and we saw the lava bubbling up all over the place about to erupt. So that's what happened.
I have notes.
National Treasure, Stephen K. Amazing.
I already
love
have
that
notes.
show. I love that show.
Dude, I couldn't make it 18 minutes into it.
What, Treasure Planet?
No, National Treasure?
I'm sorry, National Treasure? See, you got everything that's good Dave hates. I'm sorry. But
sorry, I have better taste than you. Even talk.
There was one other one I want to
talk about.
about.
Dana, we're going to have a 2.5 hour conversation at Zombie Camp about this. We might record it and just show that as the episode next week.
Here's the thing, though. We usually have these conversations, which is good. We love doing them. Dave comes up with his point, his view, and thinks everybody's agreeing with him. It's usually Dave by himself. Everybody else saying
Chris,
no.
I don't think this is correct.
We'll record this conversation.
I'm just saying.
We'll record this conversation.
I don't think this is correct.
Just like the whole Obi-Wan. Most people here like Obi-Wan.
Everyone hates Obi-Wan.
Dave hates Obi-Wan. Everyone here likes everything else. Dave hates it all the time. But I thought National Treasure was very good. I like the whole story. I like how they brought some of the characters back. I like where the story is going for an inaugural season. I thought it was fantastic. If you like National Treasure the movies, you'll like the series. If you don't like the movies, don't watch the series. It's not good. It's not gonna be good. But there was one other one. Oh,
it might be a great series, but it's got to be good enough to get through the first 18 minutes without me saying I'm turning this off. So
I liked it from the first.
Great.
I liked it I was hooked within the first 5 minutes. What is it called? Cobra Kai last season, getting ready to start. There was a trailer that dropped. Have you caught up on Cobra Kai? Are you guys been watching it? Oh, you haven't been watching it. No, one of you has been watching it. Dave, you're the one that got me hooked on it. I thought
I want season 2.
Oh, wasn't you then?
Well, no, it was probably me. But the issue is that Brandy likes it, so I can't watch it by myself. I have to watch, and she falls asleep as soon as I turn on Netflix.
So good. And the final season's coming out. And see, even Stacy says, Dave, why do you always make me agree with Steve?
I don't make you do anything. I'm sorry that you like shows that are not good.
There's another show that just dropped. It comes out this month. I was kind of hoping, I don't think it comes out until like another 2 weeks. But have you ever seen You? Y-O-U. Incredible. It's Penn Badgley. Incredible series. How he's kind of a serial killer that, from his perspective and narrative, and how it becomes the way it is. And he thinks he's doing everything for the right reasons and everything. And then accidents happen. Then it develops. That's such a psychological thriller. I would highly recommend that. Season 4 comes out this month.
I started Picard.
I didn't like. I'm not a Star Trek guy. I can't get through them. I don't like
Chris
about Star Trek.
I want to start that. That's the
final season.
Dude, that's why I started it. It's been on my list. I've been a Next Generation fan since I was like 11.
Mm-hmm.
So big fan. It's really good. Last of Us is killing it. Stephen K. Episode 3 got a lot of flack. I thought it was actually pretty darn good, to be honest. This past episode, really good. Never played the game. Makes me want to play the game, but Mandalorian is killing it. So
Mandalorian's killing.
He is. Dude,
no, I thought you just called.
Steve, think about this. The show's on episode 4.
Yeah.
There's probably 8, maybe 10.
Yeah.
That means on March 1st, he's going to have the 2 largest streamed shows.
Yep. I agree.
Pedro Pascal is.
Yep.
That's it. Dude runs.
No, I love Pedro Pascal.
He's so good.
I was only referencing the fact that you called him the Mandalorian instead.
He is the man. Don't you remember this? Someone said, "What's the explain The Last of Us to us in a sentence?" And it's the Mandalorian takes off his mask and fights fungus zombies.
That's the only part that I that's the only reason I don't like the shows, because I cannot. There's not been a single zombie themed show, movie, whatever that I've ever enjoyed watching. I'm not into them. I don't even play zombies on Call of Duty. I think it's stupid. But I like the vampire, werewolf, all that stuff I'm okay with. I just can't get into zombies. I don't know what it is. So
it's more apocalyptic America, dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is right now.
But it is about zombies though, right?
Barely so far.
Yeah, but yeah. Well,
Chris, are you caught up?
No.
So like
I know a little bit of the story, but I
can't stand The Walking Dead or the other sequel to it, whatever it is.
The Walking Dead first 6 seasons might have been some of the best television ever.
Again,
for real.
I could not get into it. I watched 3 seasons too.
I'm telling you, I went back and watched season 1 recently to get kind of excited for what I thought Last of Us was going to be.
Yeah.
And I forgot how incredibly suspenseful the first 6 episodes of The Walking Dead are. Without like, there's gore. No. Suspenseful. Like psychological thriller suspenseful. I forgot how good it was. It was so good, man.
That's why you will love the show You. It's
it sounds
100%
great, dude.
psychological thriller. But anyways, so I just can't get into that. But yeah, that is going to be good. The other one,
Chris, what's DLV?
Huh?
Oh, is that Disney Light Valley update?
Yeah,
Dreamlight Valley. Yeah. Thursday's the update. Next Thursday. There was
Stephen K. Were the last couple seasons good? Because when Andrew Lincoln left, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I hated the fact that they should have paid him. Is what it comes down to. It really frustrated me. They shouldn't have killed Karloff, which frankly takes away the entire first 7 seasons of why he's trying to survive.
Bat?
What's that?
Was he the dude with the baseball bat?
No, that's Negan.
Yeah,
Andrew Lincoln.
My
was the
niece
main
likes
character.
that guy.
Yeah, so Andrew Lincoln was the main character. His whole reason to live in the graphic novel was to keep his son alive. And everyone hated his son because of the kid who played him. So they killed him off. And at that point, Andrew Lincoln, his character, Rick, had no real reason to be part of the show anymore. None. Because his the whole purpose of that show was for him to keep his son alive.
Rick
and it really goes into like Hunger Games, right? So are you guys Hunger Games fans? Yes?
Yes.
You guys do realize that Jennifer Lawrence failed.
Really?
Her whole goal was to keep her sister alive, who died in the last 8 pages of the book.
Yeah.
So she failed.
Yeah.
She failed at what she wanted to do. And no one ever talks about the fact that the Hunger Games is an absolute failure. And she all she did was ruin her sister's life. I will gladly write a damn paper about this. It's an incredible take that no one agrees with me.
No one agrees with you? Are you kidding me?
I would read that paper.
I would read it too. I love listening to Dave talk
Chris,
about it.
You get it, right? You know what I'm talking about.
I get it.
Look, every 1 out of 15 Dave rants, he actually starts to sway me.
No.
His side.
Well, Jonathan, yeah, she also became something more for others, but that's not what she wanted to be. She never cared to be something more for anyone else.
Sometimes what we want is not what's best for the world.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So first off, season 4.
Actually,
the first 5 episodes drop tomorrow. So I'm going to download them before I get on the plane.
Of what?
So season 4 goes
really?
tomorrow. The other series on February 23rd, third season of Outer Banks drops.
Why are we writing papers? I'd have to write it out and actually read it. I could do a podcast on it.
Yeah, and then bring you here and we'll have this discussion. I don't know if you heard me, Dave. Outer Banks season 3 drops February 29th.
Was it any good? I haven't watched it.
You haven't seen Outer Banks?
Nah.
I thought you were so high on that show too. Who hooked me on that? Was that Shep?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
You guys even have me creating the new logo based off of that logo. So
I do?
Yes.
I've never seen the show. I don't even know what it is.
It has to be Shep then. It's got to be Shep.
I feel like I was basically watching the last couple seasons of TWD just to see. Honestly, Steven, that's kind of where I was at, and I quit. I just said forget it.
So Outer Banks is national.
Yeah, it's
treasure.
a bunch of high school kids doing drugs and banging on the beach.
It's national treasure with high schoolers on the beach.
I don't know.
It's all about chasing. It's all a puzzle chasing treasure.
It looks like Dazed and Confused with a bunch of rich white kids on the beach. That's what it looks like.
The drug thing is not a big factor in it at all.
Has anyone watched what's Zendaya's show?
Euphoria.
Has anyone watched it?
Euphoria
on HBO Max.
Yeah. Like I don't know if I want to watch it. Like I'm just kind of like
right. That's sort of where I was at with it too.
Euphoria. Oh, I saw an ad for it when I was looking for something to watch and it didn't catch my eye. So,
Chris, did you watch Chernobyl?
So
my kids and their mom have watched it.
Right.
They loved it. I haven't got into it yet.
I gotta add all these shows.
I watched the first 8 minutes of it, and I'm like, this is kind of interesting, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll get there.
What's Chernobyl on and what's it about?
It's on HBO. It's about Chernobyl.
Not like so like
it's a limited series about Chernobyl.
Okay, hang on. Let me get to HBO.
The disaster. It's basically
what was the one right before that you said?
Which one?
We were just talking right before
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Yeah, that's Zendaya, and it's all about what meth, right?
It's about. Yeah, I don't like. I generally don't like shows about drugs except
they're
for
just like they're just like doing drugs.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then.
That's what I was asking. I'm not recommending. I'm asking.
No, I didn't. I didn't know that. I
I
love Breaking Bad. I thought Breaking Bad was fantastic, but it had a whole underlying thing.
Never watched Breaking Bad.
I never did either.
Oh my gosh!
I never did either.
I tried.
These are some of the greatest show ranked and rated the greatest shows.
I tried 4 different times. I couldn't get through the episode after they melted the dude through the bathtub. Not that it freaked me out. I just the next episode, I'm like, I don't get it. I'm done.
What was the Chernobyl?
Mm-hmm.
Chernobyl. Has anybody seen Harry Styles' The Don't Worry, Darling?
No.
I can't bring myself to watch that. Chernobyl.
I've wanted to watch that, but I haven't. I started to watch it the other night, but I haven't.
Add to my list. Okay, what?
So we're all SOA fans, right? Sons of Anarchy?
No.
Never watched that one. My nephew loves it.
Okay.
But
I know a lot of people like it. I don't know. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I tried. I like Peggy Bundy.
It jumped the shark. But Mayans is like a spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched like the first 3 episodes. It's pretty good, but I don't want to get invested if it's crap later. Like I want someone to tell me to continue.
Well, so I love.
There's too much crap to watch. I can't.
There is.
I love Peggy Bundy, Katie Seagal. I think she does great. Charlie Hunnam's one of my favorite actors, who is the main guy in the show.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not into biker gangs and things like that.
Oh, it's so good, man.
I just couldn't. It's like the whole zombie thing for me.
Can somebody tell me why Westworld was taken off HBO Max?
Because it's stupid. It got very bad very fast.
Okay.
Dude, I found myself like...
Wait, they took it off HBO Max?
It's gone completely.
Oh, you mean why the older episodes aren't even there anymore?
I wonder if it's coming back.
Because I had started watching that, and I was about 3 or 4 episodes in. I was starting to kind of like it, and now it's gone completely.
So, okay, first off, first season, this is Heroes all over again. Absolutely fantastic first season. Second season, okay. By the time you get third season, you're like, why are we still doing this? And I couldn't do it anymore. I finally got caught up. They're not done yet. I mean, I don't think they're done yet.
Maybe it's because something's coming out, Chris. Like
Chris, it could also be on What's the other one that carries HBO stuff? Is it? It's not
Cinemax.
Paramount. Is it Paramount?
No.
Paramount doesn't carry HBO. One of them carries
No,
HBO. Oh, Apple. Apple carries HBO.
Maybe that's
Hulu can carry HBO with the payment thing. What's going on here? Why won't this work? There it is.
So, Chris, are you a Crichton fan in general then?
yeah.
Did they ever make a good theater adaptation of Andromeda Strain?
I think so.
Did you know Westworld was a 1973 movie?
Yes.
Did you know Westworld was a book prior to that?
It was a book. I didn't know it was a movie about it.
This is totally divergent from the past we've been
Good movie, by the
talking,
way.
but I started a new mockumentary on Netflix last night called Conch on Earth.
What is it?
It's a BBC mockumentary.
Right.
It had me laughing a few times. It's pretty good.
Did you watch Ancient Mysteries?
No.
You have to.
Okay.
It'll change your life.
The only way you can watch Westworld right now on all streaming platforms is to buy it.
Yeah.
Very interesting that HBO wouldn't have it. Now I gotta do some research.
All right. I need to use the little boy's room.
Yeah. You good for a little bit more, Dave?
Sure. I got nothing to do but go to Zombie Camp.
Me either. Chris.
Yes.
Cutting Westworld and other series from the HBO Max library will save the company from having to pay residuals to the actors and producers who worked on the series.
Wow.
But that's because it's gotten very poor. You got to think about it, though. If it's still on there, they got to pay Anthony Hopkins, who's
That's true.
They got to pay Ed Harris.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're fantastic actors. Don't get me wrong.
But they're top dollar.
But they're top dollar ones, and the ratings are so bad for it right now for the last season or two that
makes sense. I'll tell you one I've started going back and watching, Steve, and I know it's one that you like too, is The Blacklist. Somewhere along the way, I stopped watching The Blacklist, so I've gone back and started rewatching it. I'm back into season 2, I think now.
It's so good. One of the best shows on TV. James Spader, that is a role that dude was played, born for. Dude, I like that. I was afraid they were going to end it, and it just keeps going. And I'm like,
keeps going.
I like where they're going with it now. They've done very well with that. And apparently, the reason why everything's coming off HBO Max, there's a new CEO, David Zaslav, and he's the one. He's axing everything.
Yeah. He's the one that hired James Gunn, by the way. Hey, Julie C.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
So that's good. Good for him. They belong together.
Yeah.
Hello, Julie.
I still haven't watched Wednesday.
I haven't either. I'm not a huge Addams Family, but I keep hearing how great this series is.
Yeah.
So I got to see that.
Nick says the Blacklist is done after this year.
So they got one more season.
Probably.
I could see one more season taking them exactly where they wanted to go.
Yeah.
So. Well, don't put spoilers in the chat. Don't read, Chris.
Okay.
Don't read the chat. Don't be putting spoilers in the chat, people. Chris hasn't seen it.
Another one that I always hear people talk about, but I haven't watched yet, is Ozark. And I love Jason Bateman.
Fantastic show. It's done. It's
never
over.
Watched it.
Never watched it.
It's one of mine and Corey's favorites.
Corey and I's, by the way.
I am Corey and I's. Yeah, that's one of my. There's a show right there, Mandy, that I want to watch. I've never started. Everybody keeps talking about how great it is. That's Yellowstone. And the 18 whatever thing that's the
first
sequel.
3 seasons were really good.
How many seasons are there?
5.
And it's still going, right?
Yeah, I'm still halfway through season 4, and I just can't bring myself to continue.
It's a Western type thing, right? No? Okay.
Night, Pen.
Night. So I'll probably watch that then eventually. And we found out why Westworld was taken off because there's a new CEO the guy that hired James Gunn. There's a new CEO over there that is axing stuff because of the residual payments they got to make to people that were in those. And we were like, I was talking to Chris, you got Sir Anthony Hopkins and Ed Harris and some of those other really high top dollar people that they would have to continue to pay if they're on there still. From a business decision, makes sense. From any other decision, it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
What other TV shows do I need to be watching here? Because I got some flights coming up here that I need stuff to watch.
Dave, I've got to still go back and watch The Peripheral. I haven't made it to that.
Oh, it's super good, man.
I still haven't seen that one either. What's that one?
It's on Amazon Prime. So Jack Ryan season 3 for sure.
I've already seen that.
The Peripheral was solid. Terminal List was pretty good. It kind of deviated from the book, but it was.
I thought I didn't read the book. The show was fantastic.
It was really good.
But I don't care about the. Oh wait, I got to mute this. Hang on. I don't care about whether books follow movies or movies follow books.
Oh yeah, no. That's
Stacey.
The reason I say that, Steve, is because the book is like stellar, just so good. They did a really good job. They like mixed and matched some stuff, which is fine. But it's solid.
And you said it was called The Peripheral or just Peripheral?
Peripheral.
Oh, it's just called Peripheral. Okay.
Excuse me. Between that, The Last of Us, if you haven't seen House of the Dragon, obviously watch it.
Oh, jeez. That and Rings of Power.
Rings of Power I haven't finished yet.
Oh, it's so good. I thought it was good. Oh, it is called The Peripheral. What's this about?
It's like Ready Player One, only more murder.
Trying to hold together the pieces of a broken family in a forgotten corner of tomorrow's America.
She goes to play a VR game, and it actually takes her into the future. It's pretty cool. It's really hard to explain. It's pretty cool.
The effects.
I loved Ready Player 1. So.
It's not similar. I was kind of saying that you put a helmet on and then you
concept
do things. Yeah. But it's not.
I like the Smurfs.
While I've been doing some puzzle work and prep work for next Tuesday, I've been replaying Lost.
Yes. I love that show, and people hated the way it ended. I thought it was great.
I enjoyed it, but it's been years since I've watched it. So
that started so many characters or
Stephen K's right. Justified's really good.
I haven't seen that yet. I mean, that's Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah.
That is Dominic Monaghan is in that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that plays Boone had a short career, but it was good. Ian Somerhalder.
Yep.
He was in that. I mean, it had a lot of really, and the dude from Party of Five that played Jack, he was in there. I mean, it had a lot of really good characters in it. It put a lot of them on the map. Terry Quinn. I mean, it was really good. It was a really good show.
That guy that plays Locke will always be Locke to me. Anytime I see him. Yeah.
Yeah. Terry O'Quinn I think it's just Terry
so speaking of people who, whenever you see them, you think of a character. Did you guys see the new Jack Bauer movie coming out or show coming out?
No.
It's not Jack Bauer. It's Kiefer Sutherland playing the exact same character as Jack Bauer in a whole other series.
Really?
But it's coming.
So did you watch him in so he has that same panicked talk where everything's low talk and it's like he's out of breath every time he says it, like he did in 24. He was in Designated Survivor. Fantastic show. The kid from Cobra Kai is in that. It plays his son.
I couldn't handle it.
I love Designated Survivor. It got cut and people like went into an uproar. So Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Well, it's over now, but Netflix picked it up to end the series because people I loved it. Anyways, he had that same character though. The panicked always talking real low, like he's out of breath type thing.
But he wasn't going to murder anyone.
No,
But
Desmond
that's what
he's the
I want.
president.
Jack Bauer. I just want.
Oh.
I want Jack Bauer to do another show.
I was looking it up here. Yeah, I think he's great. Donald Sutherland's his father.
I loved 24. It was so good.
His voice, though, is just. So you thinking of Rabbit Hole? Is that what you're thinking of?
I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. I just know that it might be it.
Oh, he played. No, it wasn't First Lady. He played.
No. This is him. This is something coming out shortly.
It's got to be Rabbit Hole. Then it's 8 episodes because the other 2 he's got coming out are movies.
Yeah.
He was in something called The First Lady. He plays Franklin D. Roosevelt.
No.
He was in The Contractor. I didn't know that. That's on my watch list.
Yeah.
And he played the fugitive in a miniseries, 14 episodes. So
The Contractor was pretty all right.
That's on my. Wait a minute. Did I watch this one?
That's the one with Captain
Chris
Kirk.
Pine and Kiefer Sutherland. I don't remember if I finished this one. This is on my no. Yes, I think I finished. I have to rewatch it. It's on my watch list right now. I just don't remember if I've seen it yet.
It's one of those when you're watching it, it's good, but it's not memorable.
Oh,
it's the same espionage movie.
Yeah. No, this is
not.
Not
that it's bad. It's just whatever. What's up, Pop?
No, I've not seen this one yet, but I have this one on. I have it on my watch list. The Pop, welcome in. Yeah, some good stuff coming out. Real good stuff.
A lot of stuff to catch up on.
Yep. I wonder. Are they making another 24? I heard a rumor that they might be.
No. Wick's out next month.
What?
4.
Yeah.
John Wick 4.
I need to watch all 3 of those.
I finally watched all 3. I had never seen them.
It's one of those. Yeah.
They're so ridiculous and stupid and awesome all at the same time.
Yep.
Exactly.
That is Keanu Reeves, man. So.
I watched. I hadn't apparently seen the second one
Gene,
at some point. I forgot about it, but I watched the third one, and they're fun movies. They're completely nonsensical, but they're fun.
Well, Kiefer Sutherland went to them and said, "Hey, I just started doing this 3-gun thing. Make me a movie." That's all he did. It's like, let's see how many cool ways I can kill someone. Neat. And I'm here for it. It really sucks that is anyone else super mad that they rebooted The Matrix and it was terrible?
Oh, God.
The Matrix was always terrible. So.
That's wrong.
I didn't care. The first one was good. The rest of them were not so good. So the reason why they're not bringing 24 back is because of how involved it is, which I hated when they tried to combine it down to 12 episodes. Thought it was stupid. But it was the budget was $5 million an episode to put for salaries and other stuff. The budget was $5 million per episode. So, and in the 24 episode season was the budget was $120 million to make that TV show. In a TV show that you don't pay tickets to go watch.
The first season was amazing.
Yeah, I've liked them all. They were also I liked the second one that came back with the 24 Legacy. It wasn't near as good, but it was still okay. I like the 24 concept, I guess is what it is. But yeah,
I love the concept. I think it's great. It's just it's hard to shoot right now. First of all, the fact that a show is supposed to be movie quality and 10 episodes long at 52 minutes each episode, it's kind of frustrating because you can bang that out pretty quickly.
What is it you said? I'm sorry.
I just don't like the current formula for how we're going to do a series. 8 to 10 episodes.
I hate 8 to 10 episodes. Yeah.
Well, I don't mind it because a lot of times they're longer. Like I'm
But-
okay with like a true 54-minute episode.
But here's
The
the
issue
thing.
is it'll be like 54, 54, 32, 38, 41, 38, and then the
Yeah.
last two are an hour and a half each. And
But the thing is, I liked it better when we had 12 episodes. They took their winter break or their fall or their spring break, 4 to 6 weeks off, and then they came back with the remaining 12. Or you got 10 to 12 episodes, break 10 to 12 episodes, and you waited the rest of the season until you got next season. That's how it should work. I also, even though I love to I binge watch stuff. I would rather power through every episode. I hate the fact that they drop everything on the same day, and I don't know why, because I enjoy watching it. But I watch the whole thing, and then I have nothing to look forward to for the next year. Because even as much as I would like to power watch it or binge watch it, I just can't. I miss them coming out once a week for most.
That's what I did with The Boys. Was I hadn't watched any of that, and I watched all first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Altogether. Speaking of HBO Max, I loved the movie The Watchmen, and I started watching the series, and I only got like 1 episode in.
Oh, it's so weird, man.
Yeah.
It's not what you would think it is. Stacy, haven't watched Fire Country. I want to because Max Thickrott's in it or whatever his name is.
Mac Thoreau?
Whatever. Super excited that SEAL Team's getting a 7th season on Paramount Plus. It's so good, dude.
Yeah, Max is really good, but Billy Boyd's in that too. Or Billy Burke, I'm sorry, not Billy Boyd. Billy Burke's in that too, who was in another great show that really ticked me off that it got canceled. It was Revolution. Oh, you ever saw the movie? Do you ever see that TV show?
Yes.
You mad about it as I am?
Well, here's my thing.
Great show.
I watched the first season and I thought it was great. Then they didn't have a second season. Then they brought the second and it wasn't the same.
It wasn't, but yeah, they had. I thought they had 3.
They had multiple seasons, but like my thing is that I thought they came back with some like serious characters that weren't there anymore.
No, they had most of the same characters, but what they did was it got moved to a different platform, I think. And here's the thing: when they announced that it was getting canceled, I applauded them. I think it was only 2 seasons. I applauded them for it because they kept the series going they ended the season 2 as if season 3 was fully coming back, even after they'd already been canceled. They said, we're not rewriting this, hoping somebody would pick it up, and nobody ever picked them up. And the story never ended. And it was such a good show, but it was only 2 episodes or 2 seasons.
So the one that pisses me off more than that was Jericho.
I didn't care too much for Jericho, but that one got canceled and brought back because of fan demand, though.
Yeah.
And then it got canceled again. Good night, Tina.
I was gonna say one more, and I can't think of it anymore.
What was the one you just said right before that, though? You told me I need to watch.
What, SEAL Team?
Nah, not that. The one
You have to watch SEAL Team.
Right, but I've watched like 3 seasons of SEAL Team. I don't care if I finish it or not. It was right before you mentioned SEAL Team. You mentioned something else.
What, Fire Country?
Not right before. No, that was before that. Dang it! I was gonna look it up. You said it was on HBO. The Watcher or something.
The Watchmen.
The Watchmen. What was that?
Don't spend your time.
No, is it that bad?
Can't get into it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Who's in it? Is it a movie or a TV?
It's a TV show.
TV show.
Yeah, Jonathan Chong. I really did dig the first season of Dan Brown, Lost Symbols. Is it coming back for a second? I don't know. Jericho was it. I love Jericho. It was so good, man. I rewatch it about once every 14 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Deadwood they canceled and then they brought it back, Gene, like years later. So I don't know. There were some other ones that were like if we're talking old series that are fantastic, and I'd like to go back and either watch the last couple seasons because I didn't or whatever. Grimm was one that was so good, and I watched the first 4 seasons, and then it kind of went away for a while, and then it came. I never got back into it.
What was the one that was really good that had Joshua Jackson and the dude from Lord of the Rings that What was the name of that show?
The one that was on HBO where he like killed his wife or something?
No. It was like a parallel universe type.
Dawson's Creek?
No, not Dawson's Creek. I like Dawson's Creek. No, this was, what was the name of that show?
I don't know. Falling Skies.
No,
That's
Falling
not
Skies
it.
was really good. That was Noah Wiley.
That was the alien. That was Noah
Yeah.
Wiley.
Mhm.
Damn it. Let me look it up real quick.
Oh, Deadwood movie to wrap it up. Yeah, sorry, Gene. I didn't really get into Deadwood.
It was Fringe. Did you guys ever watch The Fringe?
But that wasn't. Oh, yeah, I loved Fringe. Was that
Loved
Joshua? Yeah, it
Fringe.
was. Fringe was
Yeah.
great.
So that's what I'm thinking of.
I forgot that was Joshua Jackson.
Yep. And
Yeah,
then
Fringe was great.
his dad is the guy that jumped off on fire that tried to burn his son in Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Actually, I rewatched
John
Fringe
Noble.
lately.
John
That's
Noble.
on HBO Max.
It is really?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, you can watch it now.
Let me throw that on.
Well, it's
there.
on HBO Max now because Anna Torv is in The Last of Us. Well, let me put it this way: it might have been there for a long time, but they're pushing it because she was in The Last of Us. Anna Torv's great. She was so good in Fringe.
Yes, she was.
So good in Fringe.
She's the main girl in it, right?
Yeah.
In Fringe, yeah.
Okay. Added that back to me. What else? The first movie I ever saw Joshua Jackson that I actually liked. Wasn't he in The Skulls?
Yeah.
That I thought it was such a great movie.
Pretty solid.
All right. Anything else we want to talk about, boys?
No, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yep, I think we need it's about bedtime.
It's bedtime.
So,
I gotta get up in the
thank
gym.
you all for being here. Simba 2, welcome in and goodbye. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna be out because things have to happen tomorrow. I get to hug this guy tomorrow. So Nathaniel, good night, buddy. Other than that, next week will probably be some sort of recap, maybe some rants and some other things, and then getting back to it. But as you got earlier, as Chris said, your preview into the volcano. So outside of that, love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Later. Love y'all.
Bye.
See ya.